Good morning. What's up? What's up? It's Thursday morning. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. I'm excited about the show. We're going to be talking about so much stuff, a little all over the place.
I'm pumped.
Which happens. You look pumped.
I am so excited about today's show. There's so much that I want to talk about.
No, seriously, you look pumped. Is there something you did around here on the forehead? Did you have some work done?
Let me be angry. Did it change? Did my emotions change?
Hey, Kurt had Botox yesterday, Brazilian drops. There's an event going on February 1st and 2nd, starting at 12:30. There's all kinds of stuff happening there. There's going to be Brazilian jewelry. There's going to be demos for laser hair removal. I think I'm going to go and have some stuff done to my skin. They can like rub these almost like pens or lasers on it and see if it helps it out. So I'm excited. You got a sneak preview.
I did. Does my forehead look any different? Hold on.
To me?
I was like on a different camera. Does my forehead look any different?
I'm
getting Valentine's Day ready.
We were talking about it yesterday, and I can actually tell a difference because I was like, okay, raise your eyebrows. Because before...
I'm raising my eyebrows right now.
And that's the big difference. So they said it's going to take about 2 weeks.
Can you see the difference?
2 weeks.
Am I actually raising my... I can't feel it.
Yeah, 2 weeks before it like fully sets in. And that's all I know about that. So I guess give us feedback. Today is day one. Y'all will be able to watch Kurt on his journey as this kind of sets in and he gets the full effects of everything that Brazilian Drops has to offer. So make sure you go to the event. We're going to share that out later.
I just saw Ashley tuned in. Somebody said on our live stream yesterday, was this Dr. Chopra approved?
That was my sister. My sister said that. She asked the question. She's like, is this Chopra approved?
Maybe.
I don't know. Is Botox Chopra approved? Probably not. Dr. Chopra has been blessed with a young genetics, and it probably has to do with the way he eats. So here we go. We're about to do this.
5 FM. We have an amazing lineup coming up this hour that you do not want to miss.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have an awesome Thursday lined up for you. We have some guests in studio. We had a fun day yesterday. It was filled with Botox. It was filled with hopes and dreams and filled with everything else in between.
Yeah, my forehead feels a little bit different today. I'm trying to raise my eyebrows, and I can't. Am I?
Yeah, they're coming up a little bit, but that's a big difference from what it was before. And it's not even fully set in.
It hurt yesterday. I was like walking around, and I could feel the cold on my forehead. And I tried to move it, and I could not move my forehead. And it was like, what is going on?
Do you feel like you're Valentine's Day ready? Like, are you more likely to have a Valentine?
There's only a couple things I'm missing.
Okay, Valentine.
Valentine, first of all.
A person.
I need the Botox more, probably, like on the lips.
No, I don't think so. The cool thing about Brazilian Drops and somebody who knows what they're doing is if somebody's never had work done, you start out subtle. Start out subtle because you want it to look natural, and that's important. And you right now, you still look natural.
A little bit. And then I probably need a spray tan. Right? Like I feel a little white.
You are white.
True.
Embrace your heritage.
And I also need the frosted tips. And then I'd be Valentine's Day ready.
Okay, just because Pastor Josh bleached his hair, and maybe that's a good decision for him. That's his call, right? I don't think it's for everybody.
No? You don't think so?
100% not for everybody. As a matter of fact, I feel, you know what? Actually, let's do it.
Bleach my hair.
Yeah, let's see how fast he shaves his head. If you show up like tomorrow or like on Monday with all bleached hair and look exactly like him, be like, we're twins, brothers. Have you seen that movie? It's with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's called Twins. Have you ever seen that movie? It's like an 80s movie.
Yes, it was almost just like the one where he got pregnant as a guy. Remember that movie?
Well, I do remember that.
They both were in that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not like that at all.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Well,
when I think of Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think of the baby one where he's having the baby and not the twins one.
Okay. Well, we're talking about the twins movie right now, and I think that would be you and Josh, like you standing next to Josh. Bleached blonde hair. Maybe we can get Josh the matching Botox, but let us know, first of all, what you guys have going on today. And let us know, is that a good idea? Would Curt look good with the bleached blonde hair? Would that get him ready for Valentine's Day? I think so.
I like the silver. The silver, if I had like gray silver hair, I think people would respect me a little bit more. I may had more respect for Pastor Josh last night than I've ever had in my entire years of knowing him.
What, does it make him look older?
I think so.
Get like a respect thing. I have gray hairs coming in. Does that mean you respect me? I don't think you respect me because of my gray hairs, but maybe I don't have enough. As I get older and I get more gray hair, will you choose to respect me, Curt?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, definitely respect
Oh, man.
you. But I feel like now we have mutual respect for each other because for the longest time, Gardy has said, Curt, your forehead is the worst. You have too many wrinkles. Like, what is wrong with your forehead? And I'm like, Gardy, it's my forehead. I can't change it. And you know what you said? You said, yes, but you can get Botox and everything will be fine.
Okay. Maybe that conversation happened. Probably 100% not. It did not.
I felt it.
But at the beginning of the video yesterday, whenever we were at Brazil in Drops, I said, we all know Curt. He's a beautiful person inside and out. And now we're just going to make that beauty, match a little bit more and just step it up. And then I got called out. She's like, actually, earlier you said that, the inside could use some work too. But we can't.
Dang, she said that on the live stream? I didn't go back and watch the beginning.
There's so much that happens in that video that you have to, go back and watch it 3, 4, 5.
Mariah said this?
Yes. Mariah said that.
Mariah.
But here's the thing. You can't Botox somebody's heart.
Dang.
And that's okay. There are other ways that we can work on people's hearts and make them beautiful inside. That's why we like to go to church. That's why we like to give back in the community and do stuff like that. And we just want, inside and out. And for you to feel comfortable in your body is the main thing. That's what's important. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. It's 8:37. It is Thursday morning. We have some guests lined up. We went and shot a video earlier this week at a local barbecue restaurant that is brand new open, has not even been open a week. Actually, I think today is a week that they've been open.
Yeah, because they opened last Thursday.
Yeah.
It's Dickey's Barbecue in Lamarck. They're new to the area, brand new. It's part of a chain restaurant. There's a couple throughout Texas, but there's now one right in our backyard, right across from Sam's Club in Lamarck. So if you know where Sam's Club is, that Walmart area, IHOP's over there. You know right where Dickey's Barbecue is. And so they're coming in, possibly bringing in food.
Are they?
And he said, I might have a surprise.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
The other thing, and we didn't mention this, is we're also giving away gift cards.
Dang, how did you not? That was the most important thing of the whole thing. We're giving away some gift cards at Dickey's Barbecue today. How you're going to be eligible to win those gift cards is you like this video, comment, and share. It's super easy. I'm talking 3 steps. Share this video out. Do I need to show y'all again how to share it? Maybe I'll do that later in the stream. It's easy. I'm going to do some emoticons at the bottom, some reacts. You can do any react you'd like, preferably the heart one. Then hit the share button. Share it to your timeline. Share it to your stream. And help us get the word out. We're trying to support some locally owned businesses, brand new businesses that are not even barely a week old, and that is Dickey's Barbecue in Lamarck. We are featuring them in our Shine on Lamarck Spotlight that is just started. So this is going to be video number 3. You know what else I like about right now? So we got new equipment. And if you're listening at 99.5 FM, good morning to you. Specifically, I'm going to talk about our Facebook stream and all the video stuff we do. So there is multiple camera shots. Curt just ducked out of the camera shot, but decided not to switch to the camera shot that is just me. So he's off of it. So look, there we are. Now he decided to choose a different one. But what he's doing right now is editing the caption, because if you share this video, comment, you're going to have the opportunity to win some Dickey's Barbecue gift cards. They're bringing those in to studio this morning. Okay, first of all, second of all, third of all, I don't even know what number I'm on now. What are you guys up to? Let us know. If you're watching on social media, let us know what you guys are up to. I'm excited about the show. I'm excited it's Thursday. I feel like I just had a burst of energy, and I'm about to hit a stride like none other, as Curt has left me, and the Gardy Party show is starting now. So I feel like I've been held back. Me and Ethan have been held back. What's up, Ethan?
Well, I'm feeling held back, that's for sure.
But now I just feel like I have been set free. Now I'm able to take the show to the next level. And Ethan, are you coming with me?
I'm coming with you. Although I'm following you.
Whoa! I just tuned in, and you got some guns out? Woo!
I do have a gun. I have a gun on my arm right here.
Ethan, do you feel threatened right now?
No.
I feel like we're back at the arms room.
No, I feel safe, for all honesty.
There's nothing wrong with protecting yourself And we had some training the other day at the Arms Room. Ethan, I'm scared to ask this. Did you watch the video that we posted on Facebook at the Arms Room?
I watched the first minute and a half.
Oh, you're hurting me. That's not what I want to hear. I wanted to hear. I watched it like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, well, I watched it like 3 or 4 times.
Thank you. That's better. So have you done any training like that, like with guns or anything? You probably don't even know what training that we did, huh?
Nope.
Wow. So you need to go back and watch the video. That's part of your homework. Maybe even more important than your real homework.
Whoa. You sure about that?
What classes are you taking right now?
All of them. No. Enough?
You don't want to reveal that kind of information, huh?
No, because then people will start asking me awkward questions.
Like math? Are you taking math right now?
Yeah.
Which version of it? Geometry?
Yee.
Yee?
Is this like Asian math?
Yee?
This is like the Turtle Man. Like yee.
Yee? Hey, I just have to comment. You can see the shoes if you're watching on our Facebook Live. Look at Ethan's shoes.
I already did. They look awesome.
Green shoes.
That's the first thing I commented on whenever I saw them. I was like, Ethan, I like your shoes. There's some Converse, high tops, green.
With the Game Boy shoes, the blue Game Boy socks.
Oh, yeah, I do have
Game Boys and Batman.
I don't see Batman on there, but like Game Boy, sneakers, cool glasses. I've got good sock game.
Good sock.
You know what? Speaking of good sock game, Gardy has some good sock game.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I have some socks on today too. Not quite as good as Ethan's, but just like some tropical flowers. And Curt, yeah, just like some,
wait.
He has mismatching Argyle socks. Yeah, so there's that.
This is gonna be a fun show. When we're talking about socks, there's so much to talk about.
Hey, we have some questions and some comments coming in. First of all, Desiree, good morning to you. We had a great time at the salon yesterday, Brazilian Drops. Thank you for allowing us to come in and kind of give people a behind-the-scenes view of what happens there and all of the stuff you guys have to offer. Solian asked, did I enjoy the training? She does it a lot. They make it a little more complicated, and it gets very interesting. So that is Solian. She's talking about our training at the Arms Room.
Yeah, the most scariest thing happened to me. I got stabbed. Because I didn't know what was going on.
You might want to elaborate a little bit.
There's a Sharpie that they use to attack you with, and when they attack you, that means you lose. You have to pull your gun out and shoot them before they Sharpie you.
Ethan, you would know this if you watched the video.
I did watch the video. I'm just making sure Curt remembers. I mean, that was a traumatizing event, getting stabbed by a Sharpie, and sometimes he might have like suppressed the memory or something.
He probably, yeah. Do you have a lot of suppressed memories?
Sometimes.
You know, speaking of suppressed memories, you posted something on Facebook the other day, and I said, hey, we'll probably bring it up. Bring it up.
Oh my gosh.
So
are we really going to do this?
With Valentine's Day coming up, you getting Valentine's Day ready. We got some Botox. We're talking about bleaching your hair to match Pastor Josh. And you should like pick his outfit from top to bottom and then just show up one day. Anyways, so you posted something on Facebook.
Which, by the way, yesterday in my personal page was probably the most on fire that it's ever been.
Yeah.
In terms of like comments and just having to deal with notifications on my personal page.
It's a full-time job.
It is, and we should have posted this on maybe our KHEA page.
Yeah, I know. There was a couple things when I was like, man, why would you put, like the picture that Solian had sent to us of me and you? I was like, why would you not post that from KHEA Radio? Because you wanted the comments all for yourself.
I did.
Yeah, you did. So there was another post that Curt had put up. It had to do with getting blocked on Facebook.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to anybody that is commenting right now? Have you ever been blocked? I probably have, but I don't know. Because once I'm blocked, I don't like research, make a backup profile, and be like, why is this person not on my timeline anymore? If you don't want to be my Facebook friend, that's okay. You know, I'm all right. You know, hopefully life goes on.
You know, okay, so a couple things. So the post says, when your ex blocks you and deletes you on Facebook, but they couldn't do that to their ex while you were dating.
Yeah, so it's funny, a lot funnier
irony?
The way it was actually written.
Can we
like
get the actual post?
Yeah, we may need to because I was like, that's not a lame. But it's a meme, and I'm pulling up Curt's page right now, which his profile picture is absolute fire. If you haven't seen that, shout out to Solian, her friend, that created that. And then shout out to Joe Perez for putting the Snapchat dog ear filters on us. It's great. And then here's another one that I want to show you guys. It's edited with Curt without his eyebrows. So let me know what y'all think about that. I think it looks very good.
What do you mean edited?
They were like, "Oh, we messed up," and sent another one with no eyebrows.
Yeah, that's all. Not like edited. He really doesn't have.
I have it here. Do you
full
need
eyebrows?
it?
Yeah. I got it right here. So it says, exes block you right after a breakup, but couldn't figure out how to block their ex during your whole relationship. Has anybody else ever dealt with that besides Curt?
I feel like I deal with that on a daily basis, like dealing with girls and their exes. And I used to say this back when I first moved to Texas and I was like introduced to like the dating pool here in Texas. I felt like I dated people and they ran back to their exes. They're like, "Oh my gosh, it doesn't get any better than this. It doesn't get any better than the other guy. I'm going back."
They're like, "I realized what kind of guys are out there, and I don't ever want to have to deal with that again. I'm sorry. I was wrong. You're not bad at all." And sometimes the grass does look greener on the other side. It's not just in relationships, but like in anything. It's like, man, look at that, this, whatever. The grass always looks greener on the other side, but then once you get there, it's like, hey, it's the same grass. Hey, there's problems over here too. There's problems over there. So maybe that's what's going on, Curt. Do you think that's what the situation was?
Yes. I feel like that was the situation. It's always grass is greener on the other side until you meet the grass on the other side and go running back to your ex. Seriously, it happens more than you think. I literally could probably name at least a dozen people that I've dated.
Dude, how many people? I don't think I've never even dated that many people, maybe.
It lasts 5 to 7 business days, and then they go running back to their ex. Literally.
Ethan, you being an expert in the field, do you have any thoughts on any of this?
I've never had an ex, but I have had, actually, no, I haven't had anything. I can't help it.
Wow.
The world is dangerous out there, Ethan. Never
break up
with anybody, and just enjoy what you got.
Okay, so if I can't break up with somebody, do I just be terrible and get them to break up with me, or?
No, I feel like
Ethan,
you just always
you can't say that.
Wow, be the good, Ethan. Be the good.
Yeah,
be the good.
You should be the good.
But here's the thing. Yeah, just never break up with them and forever have them as a girlfriend. Just move on with your life, but then they're like, "I'm still dating this guy in Texas."
So Curt, you mentioned something the other day. You're like, "I totally got married in the tire swing, like in 2nd grade." There's relationships that you're in from elementary school that you never really officially ended it.
Never officially ended it. She moved to Iowa when I was in the 6th grade and dated other guys, in middle school. And I think she might be married. I don't know. I haven't looked up on her in a long time. But her name was Laura Smith.
You haven't looked up on her in a long time?
Her name was Laura Smith. Her dad was the editor of the newspaper. And yeah, she moved in the 4th grade. And it was one of those situations. We went to the same piano teacher. And all of her friends were like, "Oh, Curt has a crush on you. Curt has a crush on you. Ha ha ha. You guys should get married." And so we got married in the tire swing as 4th graders.
Of course.
And made a whole big deal about it, and then never really talked to her much after.
Wow.
I'm the worst.
A little bit. And Celine said something. She says sometimes it's the problem is the dude, not the female, just saying, which I have to agree. I'm going to say this. I'm married now. I love my wife. It's going to be 5 years. I can't believe it's already been 5 years that we've been married in May. But looking back on relationships that I was in, and we're speaking about this because, Valentine's Day and working through some issues that we have. And I know people go through stuff all the time. But a lot of the time, the problem was me, 100% me. Looking back on things, I would say, why would I ever do that? Why would I think that was okay? That was not nice, of me to do that. Am I a horrible person? Maybe for it, but the thing is, you learn, and you look at situations and you learn and you try and make a better, make something better out of it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tag a friend and say, "Hey, tune into KHEA radio. They're talking about dating."
Anyways, it's
the first time ever.
It's 8:50 a.m. This is KHEA radio, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11.
One of the things I posted today on my personal Facebook. I don't know why I keep posting these to my personal page.
I don't know either.
But it's funny. I said, so we partnered up with the Undisputed Pro Wrestling. We're going to be helping them sponsor their first show, which is in April in Santa Fe. And I said, and they made this post last night, and they said, We just got our first big sponsor, KHEA Radio. They're spreading positivity in the Galveston County community, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
And I said, wait, big sponsor? Man,
yeah,
either they don't listen to our show.
Yeah.
Or we have really grown from being a podcast in our mother's basement.
Yeah.
To now.
Curt actually screenshot it and texted it to me at 6:35 a.m., which, first of all, I'm shocked and proud of you for being awake
I was
at
awake
6:35.
at like 5 o'clock today. I had some stuff going on last night that I just couldn't sleep.
Did you, like, go to the gym, pump some iron, and, like, get some steam?
I laid in bed and played Candy Crush. But
same thing. Might as well. You know.
I can't work out. I just got Botox.
I know. They told him not to work out for 24 hours, and he was just like, oh, done. That's the easiest thing. I'm going to get Botox every day. Yeah, I don't know. But we do actually love local professional wrestling. Anything that is local, you know, from us, we want to help get the word out. Something's positive, something is family friendly, something is going to be a good time. We want to talk about it. We want to share about it. And we actually, okay, so I first started getting back into wrestling whenever my cousin, his name's Josiah Trumbla, he wrestles by the name JT Royce. Look him up, out of Katy, Texas. He's one of the up-and-coming guys out of Texas. So I started watching his matches and just following, like, his training and everything else. And over here we have Reality of Wrestling.
Yeah.
So we hooked up with some of those guys. We love going to the shows and anything that helps promote people living out their dream, you know, chasing a dream. Everybody has a goal, and it's cool to hear the stories. Yeah,
I'm super excited to be partnering with them. And again, if we're a big-time sponsor, I'm excited. Like, sign us up even more. I mean, that's great. I was, like, smiling ear to ear, like, hey, we made it. We just got called a big-time sponsor.
Did you call your mom and be like, Mama, I made it?
No, I haven't called my mom.
Screenshot?
Maybe we should do that. We can do that now.
Let's take a break and we'll call her.
You know, the one thing before we go is I just want to say, you also know that you're big time when you have a troll trolling on all your comments. So thank you.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Am I trolling you?
You're trolling. Everyone's trolling. So I just want to say thank you to all the trolls out there. Keep tuning in. We're going to love it.
Thank you. I will keep tuning in, Curt. I appreciate you. It's 8:53 a.m. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next is New Spring. Boom.
Boom.
Mics are off. What's up, folks? Let us know what do you guys got going on today. I'm excited to see some more professional wrestling, to help get the word out about some more professional wrestling. I'm excited about getting Curt eventually into the ring so he can get suplexed in a match of professional wrestling.
With my Botox, suplexed. I feel like they go just hand in hand.
Hot dog suit and, like...
I would have to wrestle with my hot dog suit.
You would get RKO'd, like... Oh, we're calling Curt's mom right now. This is real life, huh?
Oh, do you want it on the... radio?
I mean, we might as well. Okay. Yeah,
if she answers, I don't know if she's going to answer.
We're calling Curt's mom. Tell her you got Botox.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Mom. How are you?
Doing great.
How's everything going?
Fairly well.
Very well. Mom, you're on the air.
I figured.
You figured. Here's the best part, Mom. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, but we upgraded all of our system here, and you're actually live on the air through our board. So everyone can clearly hear you now. We're not just holding up a phone to the speaker. Does it sound different?
Not to me.
Oh.
Well, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
You know, Mrs. Casper, have you had an opportunity to go look for Pete, Curt's Cabbage Patch doll?
Oh, no, I forgot.
It's okay. Curt just really,
out. Yeah.
he really misses him, and he won't stop crying every day. And I'm like, Curt, it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
He could come home and get it.
That's too much work.
Hey, the other thing, so I'm not sure if you saw the video, but yesterday, Curt, he got Botox in his forehead. Do you have any thoughts?
He got what?
Botox.
Have you ever heard of Botox?
Oh, yeah, I know what Botox is.
Have you ever done Botox, Mom?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I did it.
He did it, and we put it on Facebook Live. You should go check out that video if you have a chance. But, you know, today...
Did it hurt?
Did it hurt?
Yes, it hurt a lot. My forehead was on fire, like just cold, and I couldn't move it.
But today it feels
great today. But, can you tell the difference already?
Curt said he didn't like needles like now, but was that something that he dealt with growing up as well? Did he like shots and stuff, or was he big, upset about it? Indifferent.
I don't remember him.
Kurt's like, do you remember me at all?
I don't remember him crying or anything as he got older and got him. He had a very terrifying experience at a dentist, his first trip.
Oh, no.
What happened? I may have blocked this out.
He kind of really hated going to the doctor and stuff after that.
Is this why I don't brush my teeth?
That's disgusting.
Wow. We have a question coming in on our Facebook page, and the question is, I wonder if Curt is the least favorite child, because Curt has 2 brothers. So is he?
Who asked this?
Where is he in the brother ranking? Is he? Is everybody the same?
You know what I tell everyone when they ask me that?
What?
I have a favorite child. It just depends on the day and sometimes the hour.
Okay.
Which one it is.
Yeah. That makes sense. But, we just wanted to call and say hi. I know Curt had not given you a call in a long time, and I always tell him, you should call your mom. And then even our people like at Legacy Collision, they say, Curt, how's your mom? And he's like, I need to call her.
He doesn't ever call me.
Curt, call your mom.
He calls me when I'm on the radio, and that's it.
Curt, you only ever call me when you're on the radio.
Wow. Well,
Mom, can you say that one more time? I just want to hear it. It's just beautiful to my ears.
He only calls me on the radio.
All right, Mrs. Casper, you have an awesome morning, and hopefully it's not too cold there. Stay warm, okay?
It's supposed to be warmer today, but it's been really cold.
Yeah.
We'll be praying for you.
Well, thanks.
Okay, all right, talk to you soon.
All right, love you, Curt. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Love you too.
Wow.
Oh,
you should call your mom more, Curt.
yeah.
Ethan, tell him I'm not the only one, right?
Curt, I still live with my mom, and I probably call her like 3 or 4 times a day.
Mom, what you doing?
You call my mom?
No. Well, yes. I do have your mom's number. We were texting for a while because there was some stuff for your birthday. I had to, we're helping and working together, which you're going to be 31 this year. Are you excited about that? Did that hurt your feelings?
Wait, I'm going to be 31. Okay, I did think of this. I saw this today, and I did have this experience.
Okay.
So I always think that you're like super older than me, right?
Right.
And I don't know where that comes from because you're literally only 2 years older than me.
That's right.
But I just thought like you were so old for the longest time. Like, oh my gosh, Gardy's so old. But then I was thinking of this. My friend from college that I actually like lived in their basement in Hastings, Nebraska.
Sounds like a good time.
Clown College.
Okay.
And she's just celebrating her 32nd birthday. So my best man in my wedding a long time ago was the same age as you, and I was running around with people that were your age.
I'm waiting for the revelation to come. Like, what happened?
I'm just your same age. Like, you and I, if I went to college together, or if we were in high school together, we would have been friends.
If I would have got accepted to Clown College, too, at Hastings, because I did apply, but it's very prestigious, and I did not get in. And that's okay. I'm okay saying that. Then maybe we would have been roommates and bunking in the basement. Who knows?
That was a fun experience. So it was actually said by the best man at our wedding. So that summer, I was like illegally living in the basement. Like they had a basement. And I was living in their basement, but they never told their landlord because it'd be more expensive to have another roommate there. So they wanted to keep their rate, but I was paying for rent. I was helping them out, whatever. And I came home and the landlord was home and I had a key and everything. And he goes, who are you? And I was like, oh, I'm Alia's boyfriend. And I wasn't. Yes.
Oh, okay. I was raising my hand because I have a way better story than this and a comment.
Oh.
Can I go?
Go for it.
Okay, so Leanne said, if a man treats his mom as any indication of how we'll treat you, Curt better step his game up with his mom. Shots fired. Truth bomb. Boom. Thank you, Leanne. Whoa.
Okay. You would... Oh, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this on air. So my mom calls me the other day.
Don't say it.
No.
Don't say it on it. I know where it's going.
People would agree with me. They're like, okay, Kurt.
No, here's the best thing. Because, when your mom came down, a lot of people met her. But, Kurt, you are your mom. You are your mom. And that's what's so funny to me. Because you and your mom in the same room, I was like, there's two Kurts here. You are your mom. And you were just like, oh, man. She was getting on your nerves a little bit. After a while, everybody kind of, that can happen. Sometimes you're around family too much, especially if you're living on your own, as Kurt has, moved multiple states away. And now his mom came down and visited him last year for like 2 weeks or it was a long time, maybe a week. I'm not sure. But you were like, man, I was like, how's it going? You're like, I'm kind of ready for her to go home. She's in the apartment with me. The apartment feels smaller. We're just going everywhere together. I hadn't been around her for a long time. And I was like, Kurt, that's because you're hanging out with yourself. And maybe you know what it feels like to be me for a little bit.
Wow.
Right? Ethan, you didn't meet Kurt's mom, huh?
No, I didn't.
Wonderful lady, but she is Kurt as well. Like, they're the same person. It's great. But, yeah. Can you imagine having two Kurts around? We maybe would get more done, but if you had to hang out with yourself all the time, do you have any more respect for me, like, as a person, like, having to hang out with you all the time?
No, I feel like you and I are best friends. I think it's a little different. My mom thinks that I'm still 2. Like, that's the issue. Like, my mom thinks, oh, you can't move away to Texas. You can't do that. Like, I feel that's where the issue is.
Okay.
I don't want to be at home. I want to live my life, Mom. I want to be free. I hope she doesn't tune in and
He's a
see
free
this.
bird. Kurt's a free bird. You can't hold him back.
Every time that we've had my mom on and that we showed my mom what we do every day, I don't think she ever tunes in and watches. Ever. Have you ever seen her pop up?
No, I haven't.
Are you Facebook friends with my mom?
I think so, yes.
I'm not. She blocked me.
Well, you know what? She figured out how to do that real quick, huh?
Dang.
Yeah. That's a funny thing. And Crystal said, sometimes you act like you're 2. Thoughts?
I'm shocked.
Okay, man, it's 9:02. We got a little bit of time left, and then what we're going to do is go on the FM. We're giving away some Dickey's barbecue gift cards today. If you want to be eligible to win, all you have to do is like this video, comment, share it out. Super easy. You'll have the opportunity to go maybe even as soon as today. If you get the card today, tomorrow, whenever, and go get some Dickey's barbecue. We shot a Shine on Lamarck video there. It was a lot of fun.
The food was good. We had some ribs, and you tore those ribs apart. I went back and looked at the videos.
I did.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so we had a couple ribs for the video, and yeah, I thought it would look good in the film. And so Kurt, whenever he gets the footage, he always makes sure to, like, I don't know if y'all are familiar what it feels like to have a camera this close to your face, but that's what Kurt does. And so yesterday I put the iPhone, whenever he was getting the Botox, like up to him, and he was like, that's close. But I was just doing what he does because I thought it was funny. But yeah, Dickey's Barbecue, make sure you share this stream out. You have the opportunity to win a couple gift cards.
Yeah, we're working on getting Dave in studio here. I think maybe he might be a little lost.
That's fair because we get lost all the time.
I don't know where we're at. Like, sometimes it's just lost. But we're located actually at 601 Delaney Road in Lamarck, Texas. And that's where we're at. So if you're ever one of our guests on our show, if you're ever coming in to be a guest, then that's where we're located. We're located in a big building.
Johnny Blade wants to know, will your mom let you go to the wrestling show in Santa Fe? It's going to be really good. You need to call and ask. Call and ask your mom. But Ethan, do you think your mom will let you go? Because we already had to question somebody.
Wait, go where?
To the wrestling in Santa Fe.
Oh, yeah, she'd let me go.
Okay, cool.
She's not, like, very strict. Get your school done. Don't eat Pop-Tarts.
Anything goes besides that.
Yeah.
There's, like, a 3 major rules. If does your mom have, like, major rules, like, set out for you?
Not really. Like,
not even food-wise?
No. I mean, she advises me, I guess, is the term I should use.
Yeah.
Kind of like a dietitian would, except she's my mom.
Ethan's mom is a dietitian.
Yeah. So, like, she'll say, like, well, if you're, feeling this way, then you need to eat X, Y, and Z. And if you don't, you're just going to stay like that.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, okay. And
so, Ethan, how old are you?
I'm 17.
When's your birthday?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, Ethan turned 17. And And how does it feel to be that young again? I can't even remember. I was talking to someone the other day who just got their driver's license, and and it was like the weirdest thing. I was like, oh, I remember going through driver's education. That was 18 years ago, however long ago it was. Man.
Yeah. I will say I failed my test the first time. I missed by like 1 point.
Yeah.
I went back the next day and like aced it like all together. I don't know.
Because you knew all the questions.
Yeah. I don't know. I fluked the first time.
Dang.
And then.
Did you take it in Kentucky or here?
I took it in Kentucky.
Okay.
And I don't know, like taking the actual driver's test, like the driving, I wasn't paying attention when I was doing my parallel parking, and I ended up on the curb.
Oh, wow. Hey, we got 5 seconds. We're going to go on the FM as well. You ready?
Yeah.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Ethan.
And Curt stepped out. He was taking a phone call, making sure that our 9 o'clock guest is going to be able to find us today. And we've been talking a little bit about Dickey's Barbecue because they're coming in studio. Ethan, have you ever had Dickey's Barbecue? Do they have any of those in Kentucky?
I have not, and no, there is no Dickey's Barbecue in Kentucky.
So I believe Dickey's Barbecue is based out of Dallas, Texas. And I don't even think, have you been to Dallas yet?
I have been to Dallas. I went last weekend.
You did?
Yeah, I went to a cattle show.
What? How was that?
It smelled like cows.
I've never been to a cattle show. What does that entail?
It entails getting your cow into this big like barn, and you tie them up to the wall, and you share a stall with like 3 other people, and you take care of your cow, you brush them, you make sure they're all cleaned up, looking fancy, and then like the day you show your cow, you line up in this big arena, and a judge will like look at how your cow is standing and how clean your cow is and all that fancy stuff.
Well, you weren't competing, were you?
No, I wasn't. I was there supporting a friend.
Okay, cool. I was wondering. I was like, where do you keep your cows? Because I know you had some like livestock, cattle, farm, everything else in Kentucky, but here you do not.
I do not. If our apartment would let us, I might. But there's like a 50-pound limit on the animals. So
okay, yeah. And cows, do they come out? Like, are they born more than 50 pounds?
Oh yeah, they're born between like 50 and 70.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go. So how was Dallas, the big city?
The big city. It was nice. We had Brahms, I think is the name of the restaurant.
Okay.
And it was pretty good. They had like ice cream, and it was kind of like.
I think Brahms is an ice cream brand.
I think.
I may be making that up.
I don't know.
But yeah, Dickey's Barbecue, based out of Dallas. Ethan, you had a good time in Dallas at the cattle show. Now you're back here, but they opened up one in Lamarck. So
right across the street from my apartment, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Curt's throwaway. For sure. Curt, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. We're trying to make sure that everything's good to go on our end. I'm ready.
We're on the FM right now, Curt.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you for joining us today. I'm so excited. Me and Ethan are just having good conversation.
I step away for 2 seconds.
It's the Gardy and Ethan show.
Kickstart with Gardy and Ethan. It just doesn't sound as good.
Oh, it sounds better. And intern Curt.
Oh, Kickstart with Gardy and Ethan, and sometimes intern Curt will let him talk.
Wow.
And
I get Botox one time.
Curt,
you kick me out of my show.
Your new schedule is Tuesdays and Thursdays between 8 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
And you do whatever Ethan says.
Wait, isn't that your schedule?
What? No.
Do you eat?
I do eat. I go home at like 12 and get food, and then I come back at 1.
Okay, I can handle this schedule.
Yeah. And you don't get paid anymore.
No, we didn't get paid in the first place.
Yeah, well, you know what? Now you have to pay us. So there's that. Yeah, but I am excited because we're going to be talking a little bit more about Dickey's Barbecue. Keep going with Curt's forehead. He had Botox yesterday from Brazil in drops.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Valentine's Day ready. You never know what's going to happen in the next couple of days. I may meet my future Valentine. I may not in the next couple of weeks. And I figured maybe having a little Botox might help.
You're trying to squint your head hard right now.
I'm so trying.
Let me see you move it around. It's getting a little bit of movement, but it does look better. It's not as much as it was.
Yeah, it definitely feels way different. But this lasts a lifetime? Is that what they said?
No, sir.
It'll fade away?
It wears off.
Will my skin be different?
As far as
like, will I have to keep going and getting Botox?
if you want to, yeah, if you like the effects, 2 weeks it takes to set in. If you like the effects and you say like, hey, no, I want more, I want less, or I want to do it further out, but it lasts for a certain amount of time, and then it'll wear off, and then you can get it done again, and it'll last for however long again. So that's the way it works. And what this does is it paralyzes the muscle, so that way you have a lot of expression on your forehead. The rest of your face may not move at all. But for whatever reason, you talk out of your forehead, so it moves a lot, and so then it creates wrinkles and lines and a bunch of character in your face, which
I feel like I need that moisturizer from Brazilian Drops.
That one's my personal stash.
But you let me use it one time.
One time, I already put it in. I already rubbed it in. It was everything. It was good. Yeah. So Vance has a question. Said, where does Dickie's cook its barbecue? They have a smoker inside the back kitchen. We got footage of all of it, and on Monday we're going to be dropping that video for our Shine on the Mark piece, and you'll be able to see all of that. We open the smoker. They smoked the brisket for 14 hours. The ribs are smoked for 4 hours. These are all questions that we asked, and they were able to answer, and we could see them preparing the meat, all the meat they had there. Everything is done. Actually, if you even go to the restaurant from where you order in line, you can take in eyesight, you can see the smoker, see them preparing everything, and then they have the line to cook everything, and then you can see all the briskets they have there as well. So
they had tons and tons of brisket, just sitting there ready to go. And he's like, you know what? We'll be gone with this in a week. And I'm like, well, I want to restock before Monday, because after we drop this video on Monday, it's going to be packed.
Yeah, that's what our thoughts are. Right now it's 9:12. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. I am excited. If you've been listening on 99.5 FM or KHEAradio.com, we stream, we broadcast 24 hours a day. There's been a ton of new music put in by the lovely Mr. Ethan and the lovely Miss Crystal, who have been helping us out here, and y'all been doing a great job.
There were 300 new songs added in the last couple of weeks?
Something like that.
Yeah. How many would you say?
I myself have added 80-ish.
That's cool. That's cool. So stay tuned, because if you aren't listening at 99.5 FM in Galveston County or KHEAradio.com, you're missing out on a ton of new music. Local artists. You're missing out on maybe having your music heard, your music played. So let us know.
Yesterday we talked to Whitley Casey, who is a local, I guess, a Texas Christian artist who just released a new song called Call on Jesus. And it was a wonderful interview to hear how that song was created. So if you are a musician and you have a positive song that you would like to be played on KHEA Radio, all you have to do is send us an email at KHEA at KHEAradio.com.
Thank you for that. We're going to take a quick break. This is Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11. Coming up next, some Toby Mac. Stay tuned to KHEAradio.com. Again, we are giving away some Dickie's barbecue gift cards today. The way you can have the opportunity to win is like, share, comment on this Facebook stream of this live video going on right now. Stay tuned to KHEA Radio. What's up, folks? And we are back. I am excited about the show. I'm excited for everything that's going on. We got Ethan running around. He's in studio handling mic duties. He's out there talking on the phone, bringing in and giving guest directions. He's also been adding new music to KHEA Radio's library.
I appreciate intern Ethan. I appreciate all of our interns. I think it's fantastic what they're doing and helping us grow. There's just so much that we can do and so much that we can continue to grow on.
Yes. Hey, we're getting another call. Our phone is blowing up. I don't know how we would do this without Ethan. Ethan's just shrugging I don't know how y'all do it without me either.
Yesterday I was a little concerned. We didn't have an intern, and we made it through the show perfectly fine.
Yep.
But it is so much easier when we have our interns with us.
Yep. If you have any interest in interning, Kurt, how would somebody reach out to us?
Yeah, you can call us at 346-704-1806.
Not now.
Not right now, because we don't want to hear from you.
Or send
After
us a text.
Show,
send us a text, because otherwise we'll have Ethan go out and get the call. And sometimes Ethan's pretty protective of his intern status. So someone could be like, hey, I have an interest in learning what you guys do. I want to intern. I want to volunteer. I want to learn. I want to be on the radio. I want to see what you guys got going on and help you. Maybe it's something I want to do, and I'm going to find out. Ethan would be like, you got the wrong number, and maybe hang up on you because he doesn't want anybody taking his spot.
Who's more protective, intern Ethan or intern Crystal?
I think they both are. Both very protected because they're good at what they do. They've set a high standard for every intern that ever comes in the history of KHEA radio interns.
It's so cool. It's so cool that we can have one. But you can as well. If you're interested in radio, you just have to give us a call, give us a text. Email us at KHEA@KHEAradio.com.
Yeah, do it. And also you can see we have a YouTube as well. If you go to YouTube and search KHEA Radio, it'll pop up. We post some exclusive content, and we post content there first sometimes. So like whenever we have videos, if you want to get a sneak peek, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. And we're going to continue to post these live shows at a later time on our YouTube, and then hopefully stream live on YouTube as well to give people a different option where they will be able to comment live and hang out with us as well.
Yeah, that's one of the things that really makes this kind of cool with our new setup. Yeah, it's awesome. It's great. We can do all the camera work, but we're still working on a way where we can live stream to YouTube as well as Facebook. Right now we're just focusing on Facebook, but we're also looking at some ways for us to do like websites and stuff so you have a way to watch us anywhere possible.
Yeah, okay, here's something else that we have going on, and we're going to need your help. We need everybody to start thinking of, commenting, tagging restaurants that serve tacos. And it doesn't even have to be a restaurant. This can be like, hey, my mom makes great tacos. My grandma is like the taco queen. So let us know, because we have a special segment that we're going to be airing in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, and debuting, where it's called Talk of Taco. And we're going to be going all throughout Galveston County. We're going to be going all throughout Houston, maybe even the world, trying to find the world's best tacos. But we need your help. This is going to be something brand new. It's going to be something that is, I don't even know. It's going to be groundbreaking, especially for our area, but that's what we're on the hunt for, the best taco in the world.
Yeah, there's so many different places, and this doesn't have to just be a restaurant. This could be maybe your grandma makes really good tacos. Maybe your mom makes really good tacos. Maybe your neighbor makes really good tacos. Who knows? But we just want to find the true stories. Like, okay, why does this taco the way that you make it? And I think there's a lot of cool things that are a part of tacos and just what the stories are behind them.
The tricky part is we need to make sure they're cool with us, like going in the kitchen. We have to make sure that they're cool with us, getting them on film, talking to them, because we want to interview them. Because we can go places all day long and just film like us at the table, and it should be okay, like eating the taco or showing this is what it is. But we want to capture more, go in depth, kind of hear their story, where these recipes came from, where these ingredients are, why. Is this from like a certain part of your heritage? Is this who you are? Is this the way you were taught? Let us know. We want to get down to the nitty gritty. And I think that right now we have places that are interested. So we're going to try and get a couple of those, film a trailer for it, and then hopefully have enough footage to film a couple of episodes focusing on those to start. We need Pierre to help us out so we can be like, oh, season 1 of Talk of Taco has, like 5 episodes. Season 2 starts here because, man, he was on it yesterday.
Yeah, Pierre was fantastic to talk to yesterday. That was a wonderful interview. If you haven't checked out On Air with Pierre, you need to go do so.
Yeah. Curt, where do you think, like, number one place off the top of your head, are you going like to El Tiempo tonight to scout the tacos?
El Tiempo tonight. I'm excited. $60 tacos.
Yeah, get some of them tacos. But hey, there's something else that we have going on Friday, and they may not be happy about it. But there is I consider it like a VIP event. It's a soft opening.
Wait, we're not supposed to say this.
I'm not going to say the name.
Oh, Gardy, breathe.
You're a drama queen. You are the drama queen of drama queens. But there's an event on Friday. It's like a soft opening, and you have to have tickets for a table. Anyways, we have gotten tickets.
Weaseled ourselves into this. Somehow somebody was like, who deserves to be there? These two hooligans.
I'm going to eat some tacos. I'm doing it. So I'm excited to be able to go to that soft opening. I can't say the name because
they said
I don't want to.
If we said the name, they will revoke our ticket. So we have not said the name yet.
Yep.
Y'all can say it. We can't.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for the comment.
It's a Mexican restaurant.
It stopped opening.
That's all.
Exclusivity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I also just saw here, I think we're definitely out of the basement now because TJ Alds from I-45 Now just commented on my personal status about hey, we've now reached, top status here. He said, Curt, that's a cellar, not a basement, LOL. So you know what? We're good. I think we're above this.
So we're in the cellar?
We were in the cellar.
Can we be in the den? I always like that word, like in the den. I'm in the den. Hey, Mom, I'm watching TV in the den. Do y'all have dens? is that a thing like in Kentucky as well?
We never had a den, no.
I don't even know. Like, what qualifies as a den?
If it has lions in it.
Oh, it's 9:21. And we're streaming live on our Facebook page. Curt is paying attention to his personal. See, this is why you shouldn't post these things from your personal, because then you're just like over there consumed in it up and down.
I just saw that TJ commented, and I'm like, oh my gosh, TJ commented on something. We're not in the cellar anymore, guys.
Yeah. There you go.
We talked about the dangers of social media at youth church last night.
Wait.
I think Curt might have needed to participate.
Did they talk about blocking people?
Kind of. Like if somebody's like commenting inappropriate things on your status,
what do you do if that happens?
You block them.
Oh, you block them. I don't think I've ever blocked anybody in my life. No, that's a lie.
It's usually on the other end, huh?
It's usually I'm the one getting blocked.
I blocked Team Snapchat, but that's like the only person I've ever
blocked.
That's
a great idea. Because they always send something and it's like, oh, Snapchat sent me a snap from Team Snapchat. I don't want to see this.
Team Snapchat is the only ones who are sending me snaps.
Man.
Curt, that's a little sad, buddy.
Ethan his Snapchat must be popping over there.
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna check it
on
air.
What is your snap score?
Enough?
Dang.
I don't actually know. Let's see. All right. 28,315.
That's pretty good.
23,000?
28,000.
Oh, I'm 8,000 behind Ethan. Here. This is how I make up all my points.
You about to do a snap? What's up, Curt Snapchat? What's up, guys?
Is he recording? He's recording.
Curt, why does your camera look foggy?
I don't know.
Was it in your foggy pocket? He just
wipe it off.
Okay, that looks better.
This is gonna count as two Snapchats. So we're recording this so that I can improve 8,000. So if you're getting this, you know that I'm just doing this for my score.
I'm rolling my eyes at you right now. I know you're not looking because you're so saturated in the social media life. It's not real life, Curt. Let it go. The only thing that is real is Talk of Taco on social media, and that's all that matters.
And KHEA Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and
just Talk of Taco.
You send that to everybody?
I'm gonna send it to everybody on my list. Improve my score so I'm closer to Ethan.
Do you normally? Is that why you send me? And I'm like, should I reply to this? He just sends this to everybody. Like, why do I want to see Curt's selfie in a car? Do not snap me that. That's why you do that. And he's always like, it's like his textbook selfie. Man, it's crazy.
I have probably 800 people. So if I send that 3, that counts as what? 22,000? So if I do this 4 times.
You're boring me.
Sorry.
He's just rolling down the line. He's not even. He could be sending this to
you don't even know
his crazy stalker from 3 years ago.
And we made a rule before we got this new camera gear that Curt had to put his phone away because he used to just ignore me and look at his phone. And then our shows were so phenomenal whenever he was actually engaged, what was going on. And then with this new equipment, it's been dang, back to the drawing board. We got to figure out what's going on. And that's why I'm glad Ethan's here so I can actually have a genuine conversation with somebody.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm a real human being. I'm not a robot. I know there's been some speculation in places.
Here, I got this solution.
Oh no, what's he doing? Oh, you can't.
Just go through and just send that to everybody, and then I can have an engaging conversation with my buddy Gardy here. Literally, send it to everybody. Just click, and then at the end,
I'm gonna start reading names off the list. All right, so we have Brian, Jeff's friend. We have Brian R.
Lauren said you better not snap and drive. That is a good rule. But Curt don't listen. He's at the red light.
We have a live and drive. This. No live and drive.
Snap. Yep. Sometimes it's a little much. Hey, for breakfast, did you eat breakfast this morning? Did you drink with a shake or something?
No, I was hoping. Yeah, I didn't eat anything yet.
So for me, I had a banana and an apple, but I'm hungry. I should have had 3 bananas and 2 apples or something. Because I had been doing those shakes with Dr. Chop on the cleanse, but it's over. And this morning I was like, I got to get Kellen on school on time because I told him if he was good, I was going to get him there so he could have enough time to eat breakfast if I gave him money at the school. And so he's been great. He's a good kid all the time, but he's been really good getting up in the morning. And I didn't have time. I was like, well, if I had to make the shake, pour it in, then I was going to put it in the bullet, cut up some fruit and do all this stuff. I didn't have time.
So there's a limit on how many snaps you can send, apparently, because now when I tap it, it says cannot add more Snapchatters.
All right, let's send it.
It's sent. Maybe you're going to be one.
We only got A through E, so.
Wow.
There's a bunch on here. Man, there's people who, wow. You know how you can tell if somebody deleted you? It shows up gray. That's a lot of gray. Your mom shows up as gray. Your mom didn't accept my friend request, or
I don't blame her. You
deleted me?
You just send like selfies of yourself, and that's like if you want to see more selfies of Kurt, what's your Snapchat name?
Kurt Ghost.
Kurt Ghost. Go add him on Snapchat.
Dang, this
or
is
don't.
Funny.
If you don't want to just see his selfies.
Yeah, your mom. Dang.
Hey, Leah said KHEA radio is the best. Thank you, Leah. Thank you. We think you're the best. Shout out to you. Thank you for listening as well. But we're having a good morning so far. We started talking about food, and now we're all hungry, and I was just thinking about how I should have ate more fruit this morning.
I got really hungry now, too.
We're going to have to send Ethan on a food run.
Ethan, go get us food. No, use your own money.
He's like, nope, not going to do that. Not going to do that. So we got 40 seconds. We'll go back on the FM as well. So a couple days ago, I woke up with like a scratchy throat. And Kurt just being on social media and like leaving the majority of the talking to me is not helping it any better. That's why I keep trying to drink this water, because I'm trying to like keep it moist. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
We're going to have a 10 o'clock guest, so it might get easier.
That's good. So, yeah. Hey, can you play a commercial spot real quick?
Yep.
Who we want to take a look at today? Who's gonna be the winner of the Kurt lottery, where he plays a video, putting a spotlight on somebody? How about we could play a Naked Nutrition? That's a giveaway video we have going on right now. If you haven't been there yet, or we could play a Skydive Galveston, or we could play a spot for, I don't know, Kurt. Just pick one. I see you scrolling through like tens of thousands of videos.
All right, I'm gonna do this one. This was a really cool one.
Well, I'm excited. I like cool things. What's up, folks? Hopefully you guys are doing good. That was just a look at our good friend Vince Moya and Moya Fitness and Performance. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. I'm not sure if y'all made like New Year's resolutions or if y'all made like goals for 2019. But if you have, hopefully they're going well. We started out our year with the detox. We started out our year with the cleanse. It's been a long journey. Kurt, get off your Snapchat for the love of KHEA Radio. Get off your Snapchat. I'm about to lose my voice. You're making me yell. Get off your Snapchat. Somebody pray for me. Somebody pray for me. What am I supposed to do? Just come in studio. Whoever it is, you come in studio. Please. Someone take Kurt's job.
I'll do it.
Ethan.
Someone said
you just got promoted.
There were worse reasons to send a snap. You're lame.
Do you even know them?
No.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Kelsey said Kurt just likes showing off his videography skills. Maybe that's part of why he likes to send snaps to strangers. Like individual strangers. Was it a guy or girl that...
It was a girl. Her name was Haley.
Wait, is that Haley you know or no?
No, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember the name. You told me to get off in time. I couldn't look.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you did.
Thanks, Haley.
I need a cough drop.
Ethan, we have Lifesavers.
I can't eat Lifesavers.
Hey. I don't know.
Man. I may just put some of that Brazilian drop stuff in my throat.
You need some echinacea.
I don't. Well, maybe. Do you have some here?
No.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you for that.
It's at my house.
You had a whole bottle.
I use it every morning.
Do you? No, you don't.
I feel like he might actually.
Yes. So let us know what you guys got going on. I'm begging. I'm pleading. I'm begging Curt to stay off his Snapchat, to stay off his social media, to just engage with me, to help me.
That was very engaging. You were in the Snap as well.
I feel like I should start sending snaps now.
No, because you got to keep that score low so I can catch you.
I don't want that to happen.
I need 8,000. Good morning, Miss Mary Bass.
What's up? What
How
you got
are you
going
doing?
on? How's the restaurant going? How's everything with Chef's Table Charities going?
Chef Mary Bass could call us and we could do a phone interview with Chef Mary Bass.
Mary, call our KHEA radio line. Please. Or you call her and see if she'll answer. And then we'll patch her in and we'll put her on the FM. That's what we should do. Just start calling people. Just even through the Snapchat app. We could still patch that through, couldn't we, with the audio?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if she answers. Hey, Mary. How's it going? You're on our KHEA radio Facebook stream right now. What's up?
Good morning, everybody.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Are you
Awesome.
driving and living right now?
Yeah, well, I put the phone on the live and set it on my chair and then drive and listen to y'all on my hands-free.
Oh, that's
That
awesome.
We need to get you like a wireless Bluetooth or something that you can plug in so you can listen over your speakers and not just have to listen to your phone as you're driving.
No, that's what it does. It goes over my speakers through my hands-free.
Oh,
Are
that's
we
cool.
on your speakers right now? Is there a delay? Will you please turn down your radio so there's no delay?
You're dumb. He's always wanted to say that. So, Mary, how's everything been going with everything that Chef's Table's doing?
Oh, it's been amazing. Right now we're in a holding pattern to see what happens on the 15th. So votes will come up at that time.
Yeah.
So until then, we're just hanging tight. And then if for some reason the government shuts down on the 15th, we'll be able to ramp back up.
Okay. And we really have no idea what to expect.
No, we don't. If the government stays open, awesome. Everybody can get moving along, and we can go back to just our random acts of kindness we do all the time.
Yes. Yeah, so that's
But
our
if
hope.
Yeah, but if it shuts down again, then we'll be able to start providing needs to the families who need it.
Okay. That's cool. And I know we had a meeting with you the other day, and there was a lot going on for the year that you had planned out. And,
Right.
I mean, those are other projects. Are those going to keep rolling as well, or are those going to get put on hold due to the government, if the government shuts back down?
No, our goal is to continue doing those projects. February kicks off Kindness Month, and so we have a rally at one of the junior highs in Dickinson. So we still have that happening on top of all the other stuff.
Okay, cool. That's great.
Yeah, and so that's going to be something that we're partnering with you on to do some videos and help promote those videos so that kindness is spread throughout. What are you kind of looking for in those videos, and give a little bit more details about what that is?
So really it takes nothing to be kind. You just have to be nice. And so it's just showing that you don't need to use money to just be a good person and be the good in the community. So we just want to be able to show people that it's really easy. Look, normal people can do it. If Curt can be kind, then anybody can be kind.
So apparently somebody said yesterday that I am more inside beautiful than I am outside beautiful. Is that true?
Well, current eyebrow situation may or may not make that more true.
If I was going to El Tiempo tonight, should I be worried about how my outside appearance looks?
Like on a date? Are you breaking news, Curt?
If you're more concerned about how your outside looks than your inside, then you're automatically not a good person. So really,
We need the
you should
matching.
be concerned about your inside.
Did you see I got Botox yesterday, Chef Mary Bass?
I saw that you did, but I didn't watch you get it. It just makes me cringe. The thought of it.
I went back and I watched the needle being put in, and I kind of cringed as well. And I'm like, oh,
I don't mind needles.
Botox on. What did you get Botox on?
my forehead.
Oh.
Gardy's always said that my forehead is disgusting looking.
I am not. I
He's
am
like,
not.
I don't want to look at you.
Oh my God. Okay, you're trying to make me look bad. I never said that. I've just said that maybe if we wanted to do that, it would be an option. And it would be an option for me too. It's an option for everybody. If you want to do it, cool. If you don't, don't. But as I remember, you were like, I'll do it. I want to do Botox. Jumped in the chair, ready to go, consulted, boom, Botoxed.
Did it really happen that way? Might have.
100%. And I even, and I wanted to make sure on video, I was trying to get you to say like, yes, I want to do this, to have that same like passion and enthusiasm, because I don't want people to ever think like, hey, I actually was getting texts last night like, how do you get that guy to do all that crazy stuff? And I was like, believe it or not, he volunteers himself.
I get voluntold, let's be honest. It was like, oh, we have to do that.
No, it's a mix. Like, you jump into some of these things like, yes, I totally want to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, we're getting another quick call, so we're going to have to take this call.
Are we going to take it on the FM?
Let's do it. Let's be bold.
All right, go for it.
Bye. This is KHEA Radio. Curt speaking.
You're on Facebook Live.
Trying to find you guys.
Oh, okay. Hey, we're located at 601 Delaney Road. We're going to patch you over to our intern, and he's going to be able to help you.
All right, so check it out. That was Chef Mary Bass. You had a behind-the-scenes look at a conversation of the awesomeness that is Chef Mary. That's really cool what they're doing. So the government is back up and running. It looks like, I think, the 15th. They're waiting till after Valentine's Day, and then they're going to make a decision again whether they're going to keep it running or not. And, I think everybody has opinions on that, but our hope is it stays running, that we can just keep the government running so everybody can work like usual.
Is that going to be after Valentine's Day, or is it the day before Valentine's Day?
I think it's the 15th.
Okay, so it's the day after Valentine's Day, because the 14th is Valentine's Day.
That's correct.
I have to say this. Earlier, we talked to my mom on the phone, and everyone was attacking me for not loving my mom, which is not true. I love my mom. But the one thing that I did the first year I was in Texas, I actually flew home for Valentine's Day, took some time off of work, and I took my mom out to dinner on Valentine's Day. So
boom. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, thank you for sharing that story, Curt. She just wants you to call her. I don't think she wants you to fly home every Valentine's Day or weekend, take her to dinner, but just call her.
I feel like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So Mary said it's the 15th. Yeah, the 15th is going to be the date. So they're holding tight right now, making sure that everything is up and running. There's not really anything they can do to control, to be like, hey, yeah, let's keep it open. It's a politic thing. And all we can do is just be like, we want the government to run, please, and trust that the elected officials will make these decisions.
Colleen said your inside beauty shining through. Aw, be the light.
Yeah. We Botoxed his heart yesterday, too. So that's why. So they did his forehead, and then we just got a longer needle and was like, put it in there. And
needles scare me a lot.
I've been asked that. Like, are you scared of needles? Like getting a shot. As I'm getting a shot into my arm that is like, I have a half sleeve over here, and a lot of my body is tattooed, and they're just like, are you scared of needles? I'm like, really? They're like, well, that's a different kind of needle. I was like, I don't care. I'm not looking. Just put it in there. It doesn't matter.
So I was in Omaha at the time, and I was going through, I had like some weird like stomach thing, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're having an ulcer. Like, I went to this clinic. I was literally skipping work.
How concerned were you that you were having a baby?
No.
You're having an ulcer. Oh, my stomach.
Wasn't.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing. Is I literally just didn't want to go to work that day, and I was when I was a news reporter, and the boss was like, well, we kind of need a note from your doctor that you're not feeling well.
Right.
And so I was like, fine, I'll go to the doctor. Just like, I'm not really sick. And they they start poking my stomach, and they're like, well, we think you have an ulcer, and you need to go to the emergency room right now.
Hey, it's Bobby. I'm having a baby. It's a boy. Remember that?
And I was like, oh my gosh, like, seriously, this is legit? I was just faking it. I wanted a day off. Anyways, we go to the emergency room. My ex-wife takes me there, and they're trying to draw blood, right? Back then, I was a huge golfer and was golfing every day, and my skin was like super tan. Like, I was probably more tan than Gardy was at this time. And she starts like poking the needle, and it's poking all over the place. And she's like, I just can't find your vein. It was the worst experience ever. I got like poked like 20 times. It was seriously awful.
Is that the end of this amazing story?
Yes.
That was so good. Thank you for sharing that. I am so much better for that. But you know what? If you go to a doctor, I bet any of us go to the doctor, they could find something wrong. So, but I can't believe that you wanted to get out of work so bad that you faked and actually went to the doctor and went through that mess. No, you stay home, be like, go to the doctor. Well, maybe I can make it in.
I think on Tuesday I'm gonna have a doctor's appointment, so I think you guys are just gonna have to do the show without me.
We need a note because I can't do a show with him by myself anymore.
I think though that ruined my sick days ever, because I think that was the last time I ever took a sick day, ever. I'm like might be dying and I'm still showing up to work.
Yeah, Mary said Kickstart didn't happen. No way you were that tan. I believe that as well. Sometimes these little white lies are the fibs, and they're going to get called on it. That's why they maybe made that graphic, and you're almost the same color as me, because they knew you when you were tanning and golfing every day.
I will find this picture. It's on my old Facebook page.
Oh, man. Please, you know what? I regret having you open up this can of worms. Kurt's the kind of person that whenever he pulls up his phone, he's like, hey, look at this old picture of me. Hey, look at this picture of me. Like, he's done that, like, log, and I'm like, Kurt, you've done this with me, like, 5 or 6 times on your old Facebook that you had to just like abandon. It got so bad you're like, nope, starting over.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a fresh start, and that's what
Why
happened.
don't you delete it?
I could have, but then after a while, I'm I want to see those pictures again.
You wanted to see those old pictures of you to show everybody else in your life. Look at this old picture of me.
Just save the pictures.
Because people are like, what did you look like before you were 27? And I was like, well, let me go show you my old picture. Well, here's what happened. An ex-girlfriend.
Do people ask you that? What did you look like before you were 27?
Yeah, because they go back through and they're like, you don't have an old picture on your Facebook.
You know, like, because I had to start over. Things got so bad in life.
So what you're saying is people openly admit to going through your Facebook.
So here's I actually made this. This was one of my very first posts on my current Facebook profile. I had an ex-girlfriend that broke into my account and like hacked into my account and then ended up calling me crazy. And I was like, isn't that kind of calling the kettle black if you break into your ex-boyfriend's account?
What was your password, like password or like 1, 2, 3?
I can't actually say because I still use the password on some things.
Is that smart? No.
But I only want to remember one password.
Okay.
Not 2.
Don't say it.
Colleen said, who is asking you this? People.
Is that all you got?
That's
you
all
taking
I got.
this somewhere? Okay.
People.
Yeah. Take it somewhere. Waiting for you to go somewhere.
Nah, I'm good. That's all I wanted to share today.
Okay. What's up? So, hey, that's Kurt's favorite emoji, Brittany. It used to be, it's the monkey with the eyes closed because he's always, like, whenever you send something like that risky text, when it's like, I probably shouldn't send this, like, oops, I'm sending the monkey so they know, like, and then I could be like, I was totally kidding. We should not go out on a date. I was just joking.
You saw the monkey emoji?
The monkey emoji said it all.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Kelsey said someone liked one of my pics from 4 years ago and is a little creepy. Was it Kurt? Has anybody else ever done that before where like you're creeping somebody's maybe Instagram, Facebook, and you're like just swiping away and you're like, whoops, you know, and then you hit the like, the thumbs up, the heart, and you're like, oh.
Instagram's the hardest to avoid that when you're
scrolling
scrolling through.
Swipe lightly.
And then you accidentally like double click on it and you're like, I just wanted to zoom in. I didn't want to like double click.
Yeah, swipe very, very lightly. And that's why Instagram you can do this, like zoom in on pictures. I remember when you were able to zoom in, it was like, okay.
On Instagram, you can still zoom in.
Light. Yeah, I'm just saying very light. You got to do it because you don't want like your finger to slip because if it does, you're like, boop, boop, and then you like a picture from like 2012.
And it's like, you still get notification. There's no taking it back. Even if you quickly unlike it, they still get notified that you liked their picture from a long time ago.
Yeah, and at that point, you might as well, you know what I would do? And not I'm doing this from like experience.
Yeah, delete your Instagram?
Delete Instagram, burn the phone. Yeah, remove all evidence and just delete, start over.
I did. Okay, this one time I actually viewed someone's story that I was doing that on. Like, I was not even followers of them. And I accidentally viewed their story. And I was like...
You got to send them a friend request then.
I was like, well, so what I did was like, I Google searched. Like, accidentally viewed someone's story.
Oh, my gosh.
How do I delete this so that they don't know that I looked at their story? And there's actually a way to do it.
Wow.
You delete them you block them as a friend, you close out of your Instagram, and then you can sign back in and then unblock them, and it's no longer that you've seen their story.
stalker level,
Stalker
like Kurt.
101.
That's terrible. Yeah.
You didn't know these things.
You know what I would do? Okay, if like on Instagram, if I went back and like somebody's on, I would just be like, oh man, now I'm just gonna like 2 more like randomly newer ones, and then you know what? I'm gonna embrace it. Yeah, maybe I did creep back a little bit too far. Is that so wrong?
No.
Maybe.
It
depends on who it is.
It depends on who it is.
Like Booker T. Like I was looking at Booker T's and
Did you do that to Booker T?
What?
You were like
No.
8 years ago, like Booker T and Instagram.
Here's the thing. He's a public figure, so I have no problem. I would 100%, like some of his old photos and look, because it's interesting to see.
I feel like this is something that everybody does, but nobody wants to admit to. Like, everybody looks.
Do you own it? Like, you own it. Like, I told somebody the other day, I was like, no, I was stalking you. I was straight up stalking you. I needed to know.
You should use a different word.
Yeah.
Other than, no, I was like going through all of your Facebook
You
and
can't
looking.
You can't say stalking. You can't say creeping. We need to come up with like a friendly term for it. I was examining.
That's worse. That's so much
I was prepping
worse.
for the interview.
No.
No?
That's not the way that works. I don't know.
You're just like, oh, well, I saw this picture on your Instagram when I first followed you like forever ago, and I wanted to show a friend, and
they liked it.
I just went, and I was trying to find it, and I accidentally liked a few posts along the way.
Here's something that's happened where I see a picture, and I hand it to, let's say, a family member that's older than me, somewhere in the family, not saying who, and I'm like, whatever you do. Because they're like, oh, let me see. Can I see? And they're like trying to zoom in and stuff. I'm like, please, whatever you do not hit the like button, because this picture is from like, I don't want them to know that I was looking at it and then I just mentioned it and you wanted to see. Can I just hold the phone for you? Can I hold the phone for you? But like, no, they want to see it, zoom in. I'm just like, okay, maybe I should screenshot it and then let you see the screenshot of the picture. It's a better option.
I get so concerned. Like the other day, I think Crystal was here like, I want to see a picture. I'm like, here's her picture.
Hey, you know
like, no, let me see.
Yeah, so Chef Mary said exploring. I was exploring. I wasn't creeping.
I was exploring.
I wasn't,
Does that make
stalking.
it sound better? It makes you sound more confident.
Because it's like Instagram Explore. I was on the Explore feed, Here's something else that I don't know the answer. Maybe y'all can help me out. So on the stories, on your Instagram stories, if somebody screenshots that, it sends a notification to them?
No.
Are you positive?
On Instagram, I thought it was just Snapchat.
I don't know. I should do this, and I'm going to go do this right now. So I'm going to go to KHEA radios.
Do we have a story up?
Yeah, I posted some yesterday. I'm going to my personal Instagram, which I'm at Gardy Party, if you want to follow me. Boom. I'm working this weekend. That's what mine says. But I'm going to go from, my personal, and I'm going to go to KHEA Radio's Instagram, and let's see if we have some stories up.
I do know that if you send somebody a picture and they screenshot it, you'll get that notification.
Yes, like a private one in the DM. Here, I'm going to do a story. I'm going to do a news story. No, okay, yeah, we had one. Okay, so now I'm going to go to KHEA Radio's Instagram.
KHEA Radio on Instagram.
Boom.
It's a beautiful Instagram.
That is.
Ooh, look at that picture.
So I'm looking at the picture. It's a picture of this burger, and it's a repost that Soleon did of the Kickstart burger, which you need to go get one at Burger Nation. So let's see. Gardy. Yeah, no, it didn't show that I screenshot this. 44 people have looked at it at this time. And I guess that's good. But here's the thing. It wasn't my first time to look at it. I had already looked at it, so I wonder if that goes into it. Yeah, on Snapchat, it does. So unless they know, I've had someone screenshot a conversation on Snapchat, and they were like, I'm sorry. And it was nothing like that could have been screenshot, but they were just like, hey, I'm sorry, that was an accident. And I was like, oh, okay. That's cool. I don't care, because it's not like it was anything weird. Yep.
All right, so now that we have this information,
what do we do?
What are we doing with it?
We just broke ground on
exploring 101
and what it would do for you.
Yes.
Look at KHEA. And we did it in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
Gardy's like, kind of.
Yeah, if y'all have any feedback, tips for Kurt, he has a date tonight. I mean, as he explores the journey of getting that Valentine's date in 2 weeks, and we're thinking about making him look like Pastor Josh. Maybe get him to bleach his hair.
Did you see on today's episode of KHEA Social Media Stalking 101?
Yeah, that's today's show. And then we're going to be talking about other stuff as well. So in case y'all haven't figured it out, there was an issue with Dickie's Barbecue. There was in their words, what did they say? Something came up.
Yeah, there was a delivery issue.
Yeah, so they had to handle that, which is fine, and
we understand. It's a small business.
Brand new. We wouldn't be able to have touched on this social media exploring 101 if it was not for that delay. So we're still going to make sure that we talk to them to give away some gift cards. So we honor that. And thank you all for sharing, liking, and commenting and being engaged with us. But stuff happens. Mary knows in the restaurant industry, and we've learned in this past 6-8, a year as we've been going out and doing this stuff, you never know. Restaurant life, I kind of regret. Okay, so I worked at a pizza place as a delivery driver for a while, but not actually being a server or like working in a kitchen that had people come in like that. I kind of wished I would have been experienced to that.
Because you never know, like, what's going on.
That life.
Yeah, and so you just got to figure it out. How do you make that work when there's a delivery issue? They've only been open for a week, so we understand, and we don't hold we're a positive radio station, so we're going to keep it positive, and we're going to keep praying that they have a successful start to their business. And
yes.
The food's delicious, and we're still going to drop the video on Monday, and then we're also still going to give away those gift cards. So we're going to keep a positive approach to this, and things happen, and you just have to roll with that.
I feel like you're talking yourself into it right now.
I'm a little bit.
I was like, that could have been like so much shorter. I was like, he's talking in this circle again. Where is he going with this?
Well, I feel like what happened last night, too. Like, you just got to think of the positive.
What happened last night? Why are you bringing it up?
I'm sorry.
Then why are you bringing it up? Okay. Stuff happens in everybody's life.
Yes.
And maybe stuff happened to you last night that wasn't the best, but, Kurt texted me. It was like 11:30, and he was like, hey, are you awake? I said, yes. I'm like holding River as she's like dozing off to sleep, trying to make sure that she's going to bed, and then, set her down. And he's like, can you talk on the phone? I was like, no, what's up? Text me. But there's always stuff people are going through, and it's good to have people in your life that you can reach out to.
I figured, like, man, I literally looked at my phone. I'm like, it's 11:30. Who's up? Well, Gardy's up. And then I was like, who else can I call or text?
Kurt, send me that are you up text. Usually that's reserved for the person you're stalking.
I usually send those at 2 p.m.
Are you up?
Are you
up?
It's
nap time.
It's nap time.
Wow. Hey, something else. So there was a comment and said everyone should have to work in both restaurant and retail space so that way you can appreciate. One thing that I did, so I was a delivery driver, so I did have a little bit of kitchen fun, which I had a blast working at a pizza place, one of the funnest jobs. And then before that, I was the cashier at Academy right here in Webster. And now whenever I check out anywhere, I always try and make sure I'm super nice. Obviously not on the phone, engaged, asking people, hey, how's it going? Thanking them. Just because if you're standing on your feet for, however long your shift is, 8, 10, 12, who knows? There with people just coming in, they're in a rush. And I don't know. You just appreciate jobs that you have done yourself.
Yeah, I worked at Fossil, and I don't ever remember having a bad experience there.
As an employee?
As an employee.
With the business or with a customer?
Anything. Like, I really, truly enjoyed it. It was one of the most fun. I hated standing on my feet that long.
Right.
It sucked. But I had a great time. I had a blast, and it would be a job that I would do again in the future if I needed to.
On the retail side, I worked, before those jobs, I worked at Express. So that was maybe my second job, and I made a rap song about it because me and my friends used to make these songs. And I don't know if they're appropriate. Maybe they are. One day I'll play some of my hip-hop, my rap career that was short-lived. Actually, I had a pretty long one. And I can't say the names because you can find all this music on social media. But these are things that Kurt always said. Like, I'll show him stuff like, hey, look at this. And I did. He was like, this is stuff that's going to come back and haunt us one day. I'm like, I don't know about that.
That video you showed me. With you and the hot dog, like...
Hot dog? You're talking about me and you? Yeah, it's like, why did y'all put out this Hot Dog Chronicles and think it was a good idea?
I did send that to somebody yesterday, and I was like, this could either go really, really right or really, really wrong. It went right.
But it was oh so wrong.
Yeah. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Yeah. So we need a new Hot Dog Chronicles, but then almost more importantly, we need to start the Talk of Taco, which I'm excited about too.
Yeah, somebody just actually, as you were talking, somebody messaged us. Zach Harper said, Hey, I know you guys are currently looking for the world's best tacos, but I was going to say I own a company that creates a spin on a childhood favorite, and I would love to tell you more. It's called Funky Mellow.
Is that as far as he went into it?
We took Rice Krispie treats and made them different than what you would find in the store.
That's cool. I'm down.
Funky Mellow.
I'd love to learn more about that.
Says, let's get funky.
Mellow.
All of their treats are gluten-free. That's awesome.
That's cool.
How's it a taco? I want to know.
It's not a taco. It's just a treat. That's what he's saying. I know y'all are looking for the taco, but I wanted to share with you guys. I guess they had saw a post or something of what we were doing, and they're like, hey, well, I have this, which we like to share, whenever there's cool new stuff. So our guest is here, our 10 o'clock guest. Ethan is out there, and I told him, hang a little bit because we got about 5 minutes and before we get into this. So Colleen had said, oh, please do, and she wanted to know what happened in the PM. What happened in the PM? He hit me with that "Are you up?" text, and I'm like, "This is Curt. Oh man, this is important. It must be important."
Let's just say there was a situation that I had to work through and that I'm praying on. So
still working through.
Still working through, and I'm hoping for the best. And I just want you, people who are listening right now on our Facebook page, just say a prayer. You don't need to know the person. Just say a prayer.
I don't even know the person. Kind of.
Yeah. But just say a prayer and pray for the best. The person's going through a lot and has to make a really, I think, a tough decision when you look at it. And I just hope for the best. And so that's one that, if you are listening right now, just send that prayer.
Yeah, so it's good that you care. But sometimes you can't let other people, and maybe you can, but other people's problems become your problem.
True.
And it's good. Like, at the end of the day, you can give the best advice all day long, exactly what you're supposed to do. Like I tell my kids, hey, like the other day, there was a knife on the counter, and I was like, stop, boom, made a mess. And I'm like, okay, there's nothing I could have done better in that situation. Or, sometimes you can give the best advice in the world, but people may not listen. And whenever there's an adult and you care about them and maybe they'll listen, maybe they don't, but you can't force somebody to do something even if they know what the right decision is.
Right.
But then if you let that weigh down you, that sucks. And I understand there's nothing you can do to help it, but what are you supposed to do?
Move on.
Not sleep.
Give it to God and then pray for the best.
Yeah. So there's that. So Leon said, LOL, please tell me why. We're having an argument about spaghetti. Serious question. Does it belong on a plate or in a bowl? This is what my college life has become. For me, growing up, I ate it 100% on a plate. I always ate it on a plate. That's whenever my mom cooked it. I love my mom. Like, whenever she would make spaghetti. That was like one of my favorite things. But as an adult, I've started putting it in a bowl. Because we have like all these cool bowls that I like, and and I don't eat cereal, right? Well, I eat cereal, but not really like something I do. But now I was like, well, I want to use the bowl. But it's like a flat, it's not like a bowl like this. It's like a more flat platey bowl. But it's more of a platey bowl.
Here's what the difference for me is, and this is going to maybe change it up for you, is if there's other things besides spaghetti, then I want it on a plate. So if I'm doing like spaghetti and mashed potatoes or spaghetti and peas, green beans.
Do you do that?
Spaghetti and mashed potatoes?
Well, whenever I eat spaghetti, it's spaghetti. Like or maybe like a salad and like a thing of bread. But like sides for spaghetti for me, like there are no sides that are appropriate. Like
mashed potatoes with spaghetti is great.
Maybe
or like
it
green
is.
Beans.
I can say safely in my entire life, I have never had sides when I've eaten spaghetti. Like I'm not like, oh, well, besides like a salad and garlic bread or something like that. But like spaghetti and macaroni, like here I need spaghetti, macaroni, and I need green beans, mashed potatoes, and like carrots and mixed veggies and like beans and spaghetti. No,
this is what we did in my house. We did spaghetti.
I'm sure you did.
Mashed potatoes and maybe like a biscuit roll or something.
Okay, thank you. And I didn't know. I was like, maybe I'm wrong. And if I was, I'm like, I'm sorry, everybody knew this. Kelsey said, who does spaghetti and mashed potatoes? What is happening? Thank you. Well, there's your answer. And every day I learn something else.
Have I ever done it in my adult life? No.
Why is Curt the way he is? Ooh. Maybe it's the spaghetti mash. We need to call your mom back.
Spaghetti?
We need to call your mom back.
Spaghetti and chicken nuggets. Oh, so good together.
Like like you have the spaghetti like as topping, like, oh no, meatballs, I'm getting dinosaur chicken nuggets. Apparently there's a recall, and we had to make sure Curt was okay, like check his freezer, because Curt sometimes has the palate of his 2-year-old self. So he's like, the chicken nuggets, there's a recall on like a certain kind of dinosaur chicken nuggets. So make sure that y'all look at that, because you putting them on top.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
How you doing?
What's going on?
Gardy.
Devin. Nice to meet you.
Devin?
Devin Chambers.
Nice to meet you. You can have a seat there. All right. So we got our guest in studio. Thank you for coming and saving us from the conversation Curt was just putting me through.
Okay, you don't do spaghetti and mashed potatoes together?
Do you do
What?
Do you Okay, thank you. So yeah, if you pulled it, you can pull that or your chair, wherever you want.
Am I the only one?
All right. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever it comes to sides, like we talk about food here quite often, right? So this guy over here lets us know, after someone brought it up, do you have spaghetti in a bowl or in a plate? He said, well, I have it in a bowl unless I have sides. And I'm like, what? Tell me more. Sides. I usually have like maybe a salad, maybe garlic bread. But this dude says, like mashed potatoes, green beans, then I'll put it on the side. How about you?
I don't do mashed potatoes and green beans with spaghetti.
No.
Maybe just garlic bread, and that's just kind of tossed on top. So.
Yeah. The meatballs. Like for me, the side, like I'm a big meat person. I'm a big, turkey, meat. I want the meatball or like the meat sauce. This dude is kind of rocking my world right now with
I also always did like mac and cheese with chicken nuggets.
Well, that's fine. Macaroni and cheese and chicken nuggets that goes
okay, so
together.
then why spaghetti and mashed potatoes? That's like all apparently like sacred.
I mean, I've been known to dip my French fries in a milkshake.
Yeah, the Frosties, the Wendy's
Yeah,
Frosties,
exactly.
the best way to and
It's
the
like
chicken
it was
nugget
made for it.
Chicken nuggets,
And that's okay. That's
Whoa.
okay.
French fries is fine. Chicken nuggets.
And the Frosty, oh yeah,
I haven't tried that.
it's so good.
But if you got $4, you can go to Wendy's today.
$4.
for $4. Bam.
We should get sponsored by Wendy's for that.
Curt's a big fan of.
Wendy's is my favorite.
So he sees a commercial and he says his mouth starts watering. It's the square patties.
The square patty.
I like the bacon at Wendy's. It's it's not soggy compared to all the other fast food chains.
It is different. It's a different bacon. I don't know what's up with it, but yeah. My favorite fast food, I have to pick like Whataburger or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a little different. Mm-hmm. So right now we're streaming on our Facebook stream, and we're going strong. And here in a bit, we're just gonna talk for a bit, hang out, get comfortable, and then we'll go on the FM as well. We're gonna share everything that you got going on.
Awesome.
I see the hat.
Yeah,
Upper Hand.
that's it.
Can you tell
Upper
everybody
Hand.
like what's your name and what all does Upper Hand do?
So, my name is Devin Chambers. The company is Upper Hand Roofing. We do roofing, siding, gutters, windows, exterior painting, attic insulation, basically the whole exterior shell of your house. So
Okay.
we try to stay out of the kitchen and bath remodels and all this stuff on the inside, but we're working on the outside of your house.
So like you leave that to Chip and Joanna Gaines, the people that are doing the interior, like making all that stuff on the inside.
Right.
But you do the outside and then even in the attic.
Exactly. So,
So-
we want to give you energy savings and all that kind of thing so that you can continue to save on our products deep into the future. So attic insulation, foaming inside the rafters to make your whole attic like an igloo cooler.
Yeah.
Texas hot summers are horrible, and we want to combat that.
So my dad right now, he's currently, and I saw he streamed in earlier. So what's up? Good morning, Dad. He had started re-insulating the attic. He said now is the time because in the summer, man, what kind of temperatures are we talking about in the attic?
It gets crazy hot. I mean, we're talking about over 150 degrees depending on your attic and what kind of ventilation you have.
What does that do for your energy bill?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, we can, with the different products that we have, if we combine, we have like solar reflective shingles, solar attic fans that run off of the sun and everything.
Mm-hmm.
If we combine some of these products, we can get like up to a 50% savings on your energy bill.
And that's and it's an investment, in your house. And that's
Exactly.
usually somebody's largest investment, their house, and they're actually living in it, and then they'll have the savings. And then one day if they choose to sell, that's going to make a difference. Like, hey, all these upgrades, and you can save money.
Exactly. It's huge. And a lot of these being like the attic underneath the roof is actually going to last for so many years because you can go through multiple roof replacements over the life of the home, and that insulation factor is still going to be there,
Yeah, that's cool. So Yeah, my dad, because I was asking him, and you had mentioned a couple things, because he had said something about some spray stuff, and I was like, oh, is that what you're doing right now? He's like, well, no, I'm putting some really thick, stuff on this side. He's doing it in sections, and my dad, he's the kind of person, and I'm not this kind of person, who's just like, well, give him a hammer, give him a nail, like fix a car. How do you know how to do that? I just know how. I started when I was like, I'm like, how come I don't just know how? I don't. Like, can you build something? Oh, yeah, help me out with the shelf. I'm going to go to Home Depot. Good luck to me, Oh, yeah. I'm like, Dad, can you come over, help me hang my TV or do this and that? There's something about dads, and are you a dad?
I am. I've got a 6-year-old boy and a almost 2-year-old girl.
Hey, me too. So. My son turned 6 in November, and my daughter's turning 2 February 7th.
Oh, awesome.
Good bonding moment.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
This is a God thing. Hey, so one of the things that's really kind of cool, and we met through Jackie, who is at the main desk.
Exactly.
She was one of the people who donated and won the Fun City Skate during our share-a-thon.
That's what's up.
And so I was like, you know what? While I'm here, tell me about Upper Hand Roofing.
Yeah. But not just like with roofing. You said almost everything on the outside?
Yeah, basically everything on the outside. We do hardy siding, the LP smart siding, I'm sure a lot of people have heard about. We, like I said, roofing, all types of roofing. We have literally hundreds of different types of roof, from metal, asphalt shingles, commercial flat roofing, you name it, we do it as far as roofing goes.
So I want to say this about the hardy plank, because again, my dad, he was like, I'm going to redo the garage and put like hardy plank all the way around it. So yeah, he did it himself. But what are the benefits of having, hardy? Because a lot of these new houses, they have hardy on them.
Right. So hardy is going to be, it's made out of concrete, so it's never going to rot on you. It's from its core, it's going to last forever. Mm-hmm. With the wood siding, traditionally is what we're tearing off when we're installing hardy. It's rotten straight through. A lot of times all the way into the wall. The insulation behind it is just caked up with black muck, from years of that water penetrating the wood. Whereas that hardy, once we get a nice coat of paint on there, and as long as you keep the paint up to date, is going to last you for many, many years.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he was telling me. So he put it all the way around the garage at their house. And I was a technician. We got 30 seconds, and then we're going to go into the FM as well. But I was a technician for AT&T at one point. And if there was like hardy plank and you needed to drill through it, good luck. Best of wishes, because it was a pain in the butt because it's so strong and it lasts, and that's what it's built to do.
Right.
So we got 13 seconds, and we're going to go on here. And it'll be easy. We'll just introduce you. We'll talk for a bit, introduce you, and we can get into everything again.
All right.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have our good intern over there working hard. What's up, Ethan?
Not much. Just keeping up with these comments and making good puns.
That is true. That is true.
Did you see his one that he just wrote? Read that last one.
Not yet. Okay, so Ethan says on our Facebook live stream, guys, have you shared this video with this guy? I think viewers should be through the roof. I like that. I like that. So Ethan's been busy running around on phone calls because we had some mishaps in the beginning, and he's been helping us out a lot.
It's been awesome having intern Ethan around. I appreciate everything that you're doing. Do you guys have interns at Upper Hand Roofing?
No, we don't. But summer's coming. People are going to be out of school, so might be something we get into.
That's cool.
I feel like you need to have it. Like, have an intern. Everybody should. Our lives are so much easier with them.
Yeah.
We get coffee. We don't have to pay them. It's great.
Yeah.
They get real life work experience.
So many perks.
So we're talking Upper Hand Roofing, Upper Hand Construction. Can you introduce yourself and then maybe share a little bit about the company, like where y'all located, where y'all service?
Okay. Yeah, my name is Devin Chambers, and my company is Upper Hand Roofing. I'm class of 2007 from Lamarck, Texas, right here where we're broadcasting from. So shout out to the class of 2007. Shoot me a message if you reach this, so I know that you heard it.
Yeah.
Our company, Upper Hand Roofing, we have a full product showroom in League City at 1109 Gulf Freeway, right on 45 between 518 and 96.
Okay.
So, while we do primarily asphalt shingles that you see on all your neighbors' houses and all the neighborhoods, we have hundreds of different, products that you can come in and check out.
Cool. So you're from Lamarck?
I am.
Hey, well, I moved to Lamarck when I was about 10 years old. And I've enjoyed to see like the resurgence of there's businesses that are coming down here, and just also watching people like yourself, Lamarck people go out and do cool things in the community.
Absolutely.
So it's been fun to see.
Yeah, it's been great. So tell us a little bit about why you're working for Upper Hand Roofing. Why'd
you start it?
Why did you want to make that happen?
So it all started when I was very young, like 5 years old, working with my grandpa. Lived out with him out in the country. He'd take a big overgrown lot. We'd go out there with machetes, cutting everything down, and build a small house on it and sell that and then move on. So that's kind of where I learned the trade from as a young kid. And then throughout school and throughout high school, helping people on the weekends. Hey, Devin, I've got this, plumbing job that I want to do. I've got this electrical job. Come help me out. So with all those jobs combined, I started getting a vast knowledge of residential and commercial construction. And so I always had this dream that one day I want to start my own construction company.
So he would straight up build a house, like from the bottom up. It's just land,
right?
Everything has to be, and so that's what you were, exposed to at a very, very young age.
Absolutely, and so it was always a dream of mine to start up a company. And I went to college at College of the Mainland for graphics design. Got a little marketing and design experience there.
Cool.
And actually, after that, I went on to industrial safety management. At the plants and offshore facilities. I used that to fund starting my business. So eventually got to a point where, all right, in 2014, I quit my job at the plants and started up the company. So we're 5 years strong now this year.
That's awesome. Was that the plan from the beginning? Like, hey, I'm going to go and, I'm going to work, and this is my dream to get it so I can fund it all?
Absolutely was the plan from the beginning.
Gardy, here's the crazy thing, and this might be weird because you don't know us yet, but you will. You'll get to know we do this a lot. But he kind of sounds like if you combined Gardy and Curt together, you would get this awesomeness where you have your own business, because he's got the graphic design background, really good at marketing. He's got a great radio voice. And then he has a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old.
You got me turning red over here.
Yeah. He has the looks. He dresses nice. He's the full package.
He's the Gardy Curt. Come on.
Hey, did you do your logo?
I did, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
I like it.
It caught my attention whenever he walked in.
Yeah, so the logo on my hat actually says Upper Hand Construction. Back in 2014, we started off as Upper Hand Construction, and I did everything under the sun. So kitchen and bath remodels, fencing. If it was construction, I did it. The beginning of 2018, we basically said we want to hyper focus on exteriors. So it's not something that we're new to. We were doing that since we started, but we quit all the other jobs, all the remodeling jobs, so that we can be the absolute best at your home exteriors.
That's awesome. So we have found out that, and sometimes we try this as well. There's things that I'm really good at. There's things I'm not that good at. There's things that Curt is excellent at, and then there's some things where he's like, okay, you're good. But whenever we work together and we can focus on like, okay, what are you good at? What are you good at? And then it makes more sense. How has that been for your business so far? Just like kind of taking the other stuff and being like, this is what we want to be the best on. How has that been for you guys?
Oh, it's been awesome. I've enjoyed the change. We've the roofing side of things, we see so many customers that are negatively affected by bad contractors that have been duped out of their money. They give a big down payment or something like that, and sometimes the contractor doesn't even show back up. They literally just steal their money and leave. Other times the contractor comes back, and it may be something where they're actually trying to con the people, or it may just be that they're incompetent in the job, and they leave them with a bad roof that they paid a lot of money for. It causes leaks and destroys these people's homes. So I have a real passion for helping people. That comes first in our company. Before profits and everything else, we want to help the community.
Yes.
I want to eliminate that aspect of the industry where I'm sure you guys have heard it so many times. Little old ladies giving their whole savings to somebody that's supposed to fix their roof or their house, and they never show up. I want to eliminate that from the community. I want to make sure everyone's taken care of.
How did people's roofs hold up, with Harvey?
It did a lot of damage. A lot of roofs were replaced in Harvey. The shingles are rated for 30 years. Okay, it's the standard shingles that most people are selling. But in our area here on the coast, even without the hurricanes, they are only lasting like 18 to 20 because we're just subjected to the harsh weather environments. So usually the roof gets 18 to 20 years. After Harvey, the wind blows your shingles up even if the shingles are brand new, once they're blown up and bent backwards, that water can get up underneath them and penetrate. So you can have a decent looking roof that is really useless.
Yeah. And do y'all like have a good working relationship with the insurance companies? Like how does that work?
Absolutely. So we've got certified insurance adjusters on staff that can help with any claims process and everything like that. We also work with all the local insurance companies. We're like a top referral partner for a lot of these companies. They refer directly to us with our customers because they know that they're going to be taken care of.
Yeah, that's cool. And we also, you were mentioning a little bit about, hey, these contractors coming in. It seemed like whenever Harvey happened, everybody became a contractor. If you had like a couple jobs, like, hey, I'm a contractor now, but they weren't necessarily the best. Maybe they underquoted, and that's the best deal. If you kind of go for like, well, that's the cheapest, it kind of makes the most sense. But, they always say you get what you pay for.
Exactly. We sell on value. So the price can range from low to high. We have so many different options. If you're looking for just the cheapest possible roof, we can get you the cheapest option for you that's still, windstorm certified and it's going to last. If you want something upgraded, with the energy savings and stuff like that, we can take you down that road. It's going to be a little more expensive, but we have a wide array of products. And the thing we won't do is sacrifice quality. So once we're at the bottom, this is the basic package basically, and you tell us it's too expensive, we can't compromise our quality by going any lower and saying, okay, we'll do it for half this price, but we're going to use cardboard shingles. We won't do it.
Right.
So
do you know anything about solar panels? I'll like drive through League City and see some people with solar panels. Is that sometimes an option? Someone's like, I want this mounted. Is that something you've had experience in?
So we aren't currently installing solar panels, but just in the last 2 weeks, I started the process of getting that going. So I would say within the next 3 months or so, we are going to get into the solar market.
That's cool, because I was wondering, with insulation on the inside, that can save you money, and then that's another investment and people, I remember going, in school, that was a portion of whatever science class I was taking. It was like, well, is it going to be worth it in the long run? Maybe, as the cost goes down to install that stuff. And
so I remember when I was in Vermont, there was an event that was there where they were giving away sunroofs to people, and it was like a $10,000 value for
what do you mean a sunroof? Like a hole in the roof to have sunshine through, or what do you mean?
No, like not a sunroof, but
solar
like
panel?
Solar panels
for
the sun, which was in Vermont. It's never sunny in Vermont anyways, but $10,000, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. And I was talking to my then father-in-law, and he goes, actually, government gives you a lot of money to make that switch. Like you can actually basically write off all $10,000. So if you have the money now, you'll get it all back. Is that still true today?
As a business or as an individual?
Homeowners.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the specifics on the amounts, but there are definitely like green tax credits that you can get for using those solar panels. And not only that, but if you have enough solar panels on your house, not only are you, providing the energy you need for your home, but you can actually feed back into the electrical grid and have the power company pay you on your monthly bill.
Wow. That'd be cool. That's like not something you really used to. I passed something the other day. I don't even know where I was, but there was a whole field of just these panels just absorbing the sun. And I couldn't tell. I might have been on the way back when I was out of town from San Antonio. It was just something I passed.
See, in Nebraska, they have the wind turbines, the massive wind turbines. There's a massive wind turbine. I think it might be just on the other side of Iowa on I-80. And they're massive. It's huge.
Yeah, you see the blades going down the freeway on the 18-wheeler beds sometimes, and those things, it's like up close. You don't realize how big they are until you see them up close.
When you stand next to them and the swooshing sound, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, there's some YouTube videos out there where they break and fall apart going hundreds of miles an hour, and it's pretty catastrophic.
Oh my goodness. So it's like, well, there was a failure, and it just crumbles, because those 18-wheelers usually like taking up 2 lanes, and they got the like, hey, stay back, oversized load, and it's massive. And I didn't really think about, what is this for? Like an airplane for like Godzilla or something? It just looks ginormous.
Dina says on here, he knows what he is doing and he is ethical. Call Upper Hand Roofing first. Talk about, when I first walked in, one of the very few things that I saw right away was all of the awards that you are getting. Can you talk about the different awards and why that's so cool?
So, I mean, in addition to having 5-star ratings across Facebook, Google, and a bunch of other platforms, we also have A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So we're an accredited member of that. And then 2018, we actually got the Angie's List Super Service Award for 2018. So that's just for achieving and maintaining excellent service throughout the entire year. Another thing that we just got, this isn't actually an award, but CertainTeed is our primary manufacturer of shingles that we install. We push that because we feel like they're the best and they have the best warranty, not for any benefit to our company. But they just actually bumped us up to the highest tier of contractors in the Houston area. Mm-hmm. So out of like 200 contractors that are certified to install these shingles on the south side of Houston, we're one of only 6 that reached the Select Shingle Master certification.
That's really cool.
And the big thing that does is that's CertainTeed backing up our workmanship and the quality of the work that we actually do. So not that it's going to happen, but if we were to give you a 50-year warranty on the workmanship on your roof and go out of business next month, CertainTeed, over a 100-year-old company, is going to back our workmanship up for 50 years. So even if we didn't exist, they're still willing to put their name on the line for us because they're confident in the quality of our work.
That's what's up. Congratulations. I mean, as a business owner, that's got to feel good, right?
Oh, absolutely. When you go to the CertainTeed website and you click on Find a Contractor, and I'm showing up at the very top of the list as one of only 6 with this certification, that's a great feeling when you have hundreds and hundreds of other companies below you.
Did that make you want to go get spaghetti and mashed potatoes?
It did.
Celebrate.
Woo!
Celebration.
Mashed potatoes.
Right now it's 10:21. We're going to take a quick break on the FM. We're going to keep it going on our Facebook stream. If you are not liking KHEA Radio on Facebook, make sure you go do that. Just search KHEA Radio in the search tab on Facebook. Smash the like button. Hit the thumbs up. You can join the stream, see some behind the scenes action that goes on. Actually see Kurt's beautiful Botox forehead that just got done yesterday.
It doesn't even move.
It doesn't even move.
It's
Is he
solid.
angry, sad, mad? We don't know. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next from Toby Mac.
With his stripes I was healed. God knows how to kill your giant with just a little rock. When I see it and say it, I've got good news. That revelation of Jesus Christ satisfies your soul when nothing else will. No, you believe that Jesus is the Savior. When people hear the word of God, faith comes. Oh, glory to God. You still got to believe the word and say it with your mouth.
What's up, folks? Hey, we are back. We're talking about roofing right now, Upper Hand Roofing. We love to talk to local businesses. We love to promote local businesses and share a little bit that's going on in the community. And we're talking to Devin from Lamarck, Texas right now about everything he has going on, man. I'm excited you're here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's awesome. I'm excited to be on the radio.
So were you nervous when you walked in, or were you expecting this? Because you've seen us on air before, right?
Yeah, I have. So I'm good at hiding it. You know, I came in here, sweat dripping off my palms, but
Ethan, what did you tell him out there?
I'm trying to pretend like it doesn't faze me.
Yeah.
Was it Ethan's fault? We'll fire him.
Ethan.
I told them that if he said something wrong that we'd all yell at him.
Like we do you?
Yeah.
You're just the only person that we do that to.
He just wanted some power. Ethan had the power.
Ethan had the power.
I did have the power.
We apologize for our intern and
it's fun in here. You know, we keep it light and talk about all kinds of stuff too, like the mashed potatoes and spaghetti.
Yeah. Quite the mix.
Okay, I have to know this because since we're on the Facebook page, you live in League City?
I don't. I actually live at Dixie Farm in 45 on the south side of Houston.
Oh, okay, right.
I call that the north side. Even though we're still on the south side, I'm a Galveston County boy, so
yeah.
I feel like I'm a northerner now.
Yeah,
well, it is pretty north Galveston. It's not even Galveston County anymore.
Yeah.
It's Harris. So you're up over by the Baybrook Mall area.
Right. A little bit north.
Fit 365 is over there. What do you like to eat? What's your favorite place over there? That people who are watching right now are like, I should go check that out.
So my new thing is actually Pokey. Have you guys heard of it?
We've heard Pokeology, right?
Well, there's the Okie Poke that's just opening. Like they're having a soft opening on Friday as well.
So yeah, that's the new thing I've been on. I had a little bit of a New Year's resolution diet plan going, so I've been trying to eat healthier. find things that are healthy and, still good. I was big on sushi. I've always loved sushi. So if you like sushi, it's basically, poke is basically sushi just mixed up in a bowl.
Wait, so I'm not going to like it?
You don't like sushi?
I hate sushi.
He has that.
It's not going to be
I like the California roll.
He likes the dinosaur chicken nuggets, macaroni, dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Spaghetti, mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
He's the Chinese food starter pack. That's what I told him. He's like, yeah, I want the sweet and sour chicken. Just give me chicken nuggets and let me put my own sauce on it. It's okay, Kurt.
I'm really big into Asian food, so Thai, Japanese,
Have you been to the ramen place on South Egret Bay?
I haven't.
Oh, you need to go then. It's really, really good. They have some great desserts. I like the atmosphere there. That's the place for you to have to check out.
Oh, yeah.
Do you also like pho?
I do.
So there's a place, Pho Banh Mi Bistro and Grill. It's right next to HEB on 646 over here. Best pho I've ever had.
I've seen it. I haven't been by there.
Go.
It's a big spot. They have a giant, and so we were filming in the kitchen and doing some stuff, right? That is a humongous kitchen. They could have like 10 restaurants because we've been to a lot of places like big and small, but that kitchen is awesome. It's very big. They have a lot of room. And they're going to be doing some other concept stuff, so we're excited to see.
Yeah, I think they're going to do seafood.
Okay.
On one side of the restaurant, and then the other side keep the other
I'm a
stuff
big
they got going.
seafood fan too, so I'm gonna have to check it out.
Raw, cooked. Do you fish?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. So I actually go offshore fishing. That's kind of my thing.
Yeah. How far are you going out?
100 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go out to Venice, Louisiana, the fishing capital of the world, and go out like 100 miles, catching 400 or 500 pound sharks and
that's
giant
cool.
tuna. It's an awesome experience.
We have one of our buddies, Captain Miles Delgado. He works. He's a captain by his job, so he works for the port of Houston. But anyways, he has his own charters that he does, and so he just upgraded his boat so he can go, offshore and do all these long trips. And so he's been talking about wanting to take us because we went just here in the bay to do some fishing and made a video for him. It was a lot of fun, but he wants to catch those monsters like the big giant yellowfin tuna and everything else.
It can get kind of crazy out there. We go bobbing around out in the Gulf for days at a time. Go out there for 3 days.
Yeah, you don't get seasick then.
No.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I caught a 33-inch red?
No.
34-inch red?
If you kept it, then
okay,
that's
36-inch red. It was 27 inches. Wasn't it 27?
I don't remember.
26 and 9/8 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
You keep going down.
Yeah, okay. It was like...
I said 27 and 9/8. Can't have 9/8. It would be like 28 and 1/8. Yeah, I think 27 is the most that you can for a red, right?
For a slot red, right.
It was just on the verge, and I was struggling.
He couldn't he almost couldn't reel it in. Yeah.
I was like, foot up on the side. I was like...
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Kurt, you forgot to change the camera so that everybody could see that.
No one should have to see that.
Yeah.
Everyone should see that.
My dad, he's big into fishing as well. And yeah, him and they go out on the boat all the time and do some stuff. So,
well, I actually grew up, I wasn't really into it. My dad was a big time fisherman, and when I was younger, it was kind of boring to me sitting there watching a bobber,
Yeah.
And then when I got a little bit older, I realized I love fishing. I just don't like dock fishing.
Okay.
Because if there's no fish there, there's no fish there. You just sit there all day.
Can't move.
But when we're on a boat, you just move around. There's no fish there, you move. And if there's no fish there, you move again until you find them. So.
Yeah. We did. I was in Hawaii last summer, and we were out there. I was talking to my wife. I was like, I want to go fishing. I know they got some, I just want to do it. How many times am I going to be able to do this? Maybe this might be my only chance. I went out there, and we trolled the water, so I didn't even get a hold of a fishing pole. The entire time, I got seasick within 30 minutes, and we were out there for 4 hours, and I was throwing up the entire time. But I told her, if we would have, had a pole, stop, and they didn't make that clear, I guess maybe I should ask more questions. But, it would have been fun, casting out, anything to distract me from, I'm just driving around on a boat for 4 hours, purple and blue, and didn't even get it. Nobody caught anything. There's 15 people on the boat, and nobody caught anything.
I've been seasick before, and it's definitely not fun.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing about, you said you want to cast out. funny thing about fishing is everybody fishing from the dock is trying to cast as far out as possible, as far as they can get that bait. And it's like everybody on a boat is coming all the way up to the dock, trying to get as close in as they can to the shallow water where the fish are.
Yeah. So should they swap?
Right.
Maybe so. Kurt, what you whispering about over there?
Secrets that I can't tell you.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to know.
He's yelling at me because I took one of his popcorn kernels that he keeps in his pocket.
Kurt.
I have, like
throw that away.
Dynamite. I have the Pop-Tarts or what were they? I want to say potato Lays, but that's not the right word.
They were tater tots.
Tater tots. That's what it is.
Napoleon.
I did something like that with chicken nuggets on a ski trip that I took in January. Oh, it is January. February's tomorrow. Oops. And like I had the tater tots. I had the chicken nuggets like in my pocket, right? And I just yelled it. We were unloading our gear in the parking lot, and I was like, "Hey, I got chicken nuggets in my pocket." And these guys from like the other side of the parking lot heard me, and they were like, "What?" And I said, I got chicken nuggets. And he was like, "Give me your tots." Like he quoted the movie. I'm like, I couldn't do anything else but give him a chicken nugget, and he accepted it. So
best chicken nugget he probably ever had.
Yeah. Wasn't even dinosaur or recalled.
So did Jackie give you like any heads up or anything like that?
No, she just sent me to the wolves. No warning.
No warning.
Dang.
She should have warned you. I sent her a video yesterday of us getting the Botox.
Oh, really?
She's like, "What did I just miss? I was in the meeting."
You really did get Botox.
I did.
Yeah.
Can you tell?
You look great. I'm just going to leave it at that.
That was a hard yes. Does Jackie do great work?
Jackie is excellent. I mean, she goes above and beyond her job. Everyone that works with me, I'm proud to say, is for the company and about Upper Hand, because everyone sees that we operate on ethics and integrity, and they want to see the company do well.
Yeah.
So would you back that up with giving Jackie a raise?
Maybe sometime this year. Sometime this year at least. Evaluation. Maybe we should be evaluated.
I tried, Jackie. We tried. We used to talk and joke that we wanted to do this show where people would give us their boss's phone number, and then we would call the boss on the air and say, "Hey, we just want to say how awesome and fantastic this employee is. They listen to our show all the time. They're commenting along. You should give them a raise." But we figured that
probably
it might go
choke
wrong.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. So we thought maybe we should like pre-plan it where we record it ahead of time, just in case like we get like, "They're doing what and bleep bleep bleep.
They're fired," and then we're just like, we didn't call. We hang up and be like, "Yeah, we're not posting that out."
We're live on Facebook and we're like,
Jackie said, "Good question, Kurt Thomas Casper." Let's talk more about the raise part. How many people work at Upper Hand?
So just in the office, our core group, we have 4 people. But as far as our installers go, if you include those, there's literally hundreds.
Yeah.
So I've got 5 roofing crews, 3 siding crews, and a bunch of other in-between crews. Gutter. I've got 2 gutter crews. You talk about 8-10 people per crew. So
that's cool.
A lot.
That is a lot. And do you manage all that, or you have people in place that help as well?
Yeah, I've got actually Richard Smith. He's our lead salesman / soon-to-be general manager. It's actually an interesting story. He sought us out. So he owned his own roofing company for 40 years, and he wanted his legacy to live on. So he was interviewing roofing companies to work for and actually interviewing the companies instead of the other way around. Mm-hmm. He was looking for a company with ethics and integrity, someone that had values that he believed in so that he could let his legacy live on with us. So since he's come on board, he's helped manage a whole lot of stuff, helped the company grow in all kinds of ways, and we love having him on board. That's how I hire people, is on their morals and their ethics. Roofing, measuring, all that stuff can be trained. You can't train people to be a good person and to look out for the customer's best interests. So that's the kind of qualities I look for when I'm hiring people, and we train the rest.
That's cool.
I just see a couple comments here. Jared said, "Hey, people, I'm in here." Ashley says, "Upper Hand Roofing, hi." Ethan replied back and said, hey there. So that's what's going on. If you have a message or a comment or you have a question for either one of us, all three of us, ask it now.
Ask the tough ones.
Ask the tough ones.
If we don't know, we're going to ignore it.
Gardy, what's your social security number?
Oh, it's Kurt's. It's 580.
506. Get it right.
Dang. Didn't know you were going to go into the real one. Yeah. So it's 535. My voice is struggling with me today.
I can see the difference. You sang last night.
I did, and it was still struggling.
Yeah.
I was doing my karaoke on Wednesday nights.
Why did you lose your voice? Karaoke. Are we going to go on after this song?
Yeah, we got 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and we'll go back on, and we'll talk more.
We already played a spot this hour. We're good.
I've been drinking too much water, though, because now I have to use the restroom. Is that all
the whole thing today?
Yeah, it was like right there.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah, I've been watching you. I wish that I could train myself to drink out of a gallon jug all day. I struggle to get a bottle down.
We did a 21-day detox where it's just fruits and veggies. I think when I came and told you, that's what we were doing. And
it's over now.
It's over. I jumped right back into the deep end.
Fried Twinkies day one.
Fried Twinkies day one.
Yeah, that's. I've been there. So I tell myself, I've been eating good since January 1st. Let me go ahead and cheat on my diet a little bit on a Saturday or something. And I go crazy. It's Popeye's fried chicken, box after box, shoveling down as much as I possibly can.
Just like in a bathtub covered with chicken and cheeseburgers. Like, how did this happen? But it's so good. Just like the honey and the biscuits.
Exactly.
Man, that does sound like a good time. Popeye's chicken.
So what I was whispering secretly to Ethan, and now it seems kind of weird, is I told him, like, hey, you should reply back to every comment, but it shows up as his name and not KHEA radio.
It's fine.
So people might get confused. So if you get a message back where Ethan's like, hey, how's your day going? He's not really a creep.
He's just exploring our feed.
He's just exploring our feed.
Oh, we were talking about this earlier.
Have you ever been blocked on Facebook?
I try to keep my Facebook posts mild, so no, I haven't been blocked.
Because being a business owner,
yeah, we had a post earlier. I posted it yesterday about how, like, when your ex deletes you after you break up on Facebook, but couldn't do the same for their ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, all of a sudden they figure out, like, oh, now I know how to block somebody. Block you,
but
the whole time you're like,
couldn't do that while we were. So we were talking about that earlier, about how funny that is, and if people have been blocked.
Yeah, we got 20 seconds, and then we talked about, like, accidentally liking an Instagram photo from, like, 7 years ago, and it's like, what do you do? Is there a way to fix it?
How did you get that far down in my timeline?
Yeah, that was an accident. You ready? Here we go. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have a special guest in studio. We have Devin from Upper Hand Roofing in studio. What's up, Devin?
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you for joining us today. Have you been having fun?
I've been having a blast. Talking about food.
Yeah.
How could you not have fun?
We were talking about food, and you had mentioned a little bit about trying to start this year with, I'm going to eat healthy. And how is that going so far for you? Is it going okay?
I'm doing pretty good. I've lost 11 pounds.
That's really good. Curt lost 2 on the cleanse. Have you gained them back?
I think so. My stomach hurts today really bad.
It happens.
I just need more hot dogs and cheese and stuff in my belly. Then I won't hurt anymore, right?
Right.
Maybe.
Popeyes.
What were you doing to eat better?
I basically went on the tuna diet.
Okay.
So straight protein, low carbs, a little bit of fat. My diet consists primarily of tuna right now.
Yeah, that's cool. I did that one time. Actually, I've done that a couple times in my life. Dude, you will drop weight like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like just eating tuna fish. And that's it. And I was talking to, because I've been eating a lot of eggs after like this cleanse was over. Like I went through 2 dozen eggs in a week. And then actually I bought eggs on like Saturday and I only have 4 left. So I've been eating like 4, like if I'm hungry, I'm like, I'm going to pop some eggs, but tuna and eggs are great.
I do the same thing. Boil up a whole dozen of eggs at the beginning of the week. Breakfast, put a little salt and pepper and just straight boiled eggs.
Easy.
Boring, but I dropped some
It tastes good,
so.
yeah. And it works. Curt doesn't like eggs.
I'm not a fan of like the
tuna,
hard boiled egg, or
you sound picky.
I'm very.
He's a diva.
If it's not dinosaur chicken nuggets.
It's kind of the case. No, if it's I'm not a big fan of any of that.
Yeah.
But scrambled eggs, I'm down for scrambled eggs all day.
What about scrambled eggs with ketchup? You ever tried that?
Oh, no.
I used to eat that when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I would do that.
My dad would do the hash browns that way with ketchup. And I was like, this is gross. He's like, it's the best. I'm
Curt,
like, you're basically doing mashed potatoes with ketchup.
I know you haven't had migas before. Have you ever had migas?
What's migas?
Have you ever had migas before?
I haven't.
So it's eggs, and you take tortillas, like corn tortillas, and you cut them, rip them or put them in the eggs. So you kind of fry them in the pan, then you put the eggs in. But it's like a migas. If you go like to a Mexican restaurant, and you might see it on there, maybe you've had it, you don't know, but it's just like a fried tortilla in the pan, corn, and mixed with the eggs. But I remember having migas all the time growing up, and it's easy, and I would always put ketchup on them. That was my preference.
It always comes back to food for us. We love food.
Yeah, we do. So we were talking to Devin from Upper Hand Roofing about everything that they have going on. Can you share with the people one more time, where you're located and maybe how to find you on social media?
Yeah, so we're at 1109 Gulf Freeway in League City. So we're right there on 45 in between 518 and 96.
Mm-hmm.
We actually share a building with Mako Paint and Body right there.
Okay.
So if you know where Mako Paint and Body is, that's our building as well.
If somebody is looking to get a hold of you, what is the best way to do that? Like social media, phone call, stop in?
Yeah, give us a call at 832-632-1160 or go onto our Facebook page. You can shoot us a message. It's facebook.com/Upper Hand Roofing.
Cool. Social media has been great, for business and local business, small and big business. It's really cool.
Yeah, we get, that's where the customers communicate to the community that we're doing a great job. So it's an excellent resource for us.
5 stars, 4.2. Where are you guys at?
5.0 and maintained for 5 years.
That's good.
We're at like 4.9. I think we're at 5.0.
I think we're at 5.0, but that's because we didn't
delete the other ones.
Well, we didn't have any ratings for like the first 6 months, and then finally we got one. We're like, you can do that?
I feel like if you give a negative rating to a Christian radio station, there's a special, you just don't do that.
There's a special place.
Yeah, I mean, what could you really say that was that bad?
Well, you'd be surprised.
Our conversation earlier might have driven people away, like how we were talking about how we were on Instagram 4 years ago liking somebody's pictures.
And what do you do? What do you do in that case? Yeah.
We changed it. It's no longer stalking. It's called exploring. So take a positive approach to it.
Yeah.
Research.
It is research. And sometimes you have to research people before you decide, hey, am I going to be friends with this person or whatever?
So do you do all the hiring, speaking of research and exploring and investigating?
I do.
So what are you looking for when you're having that ideal candidate, whatever job it may be?
So I'm looking for people that are self-motivated, people that are driven because they love what they do and not because there's some system in place that leverages them to do it, So motivation is a big one. And then, like I said before, morals, ethics, and integrity, these are things that I'm not going to say they can't be taught, but it's instilled in someone, So even if you don't have roofing experience, we can teach you the roofing. We're looking for good people with good values. That's something that we want in everyone that we hire.
So what's your best interview question to ask?
So one of the big ones, that I ask salesmen all the time is if you're faced with, you go to a customer's house, they've got a roof leak, and the roof still has, let's say, 10 years life left in it, but this customer is telling you that they're open to your suggestion if they need a new roof or not. Are you going to have them go with the repair, for $2,000 or the new roof for $12,000? Keeping in mind that you're going to make a lot more money off that $12,000 roof from commission than you will off the $2,000 repair. And, whenever someone tells me I'm going to guide the customer down the right path that's best for their specific situation from the customer's standpoint, that tells me, hey, this is someone that cares about what they're doing.
Because that salesman gets commission, off the 12 or the 2.
Absolutely.
That makes a big difference.
You know what I would recommend?
Here we go.
I would say, you know what? You should hire this construction company, tear down the whole house, start again. But I secretly make sales for the other construction companies, so I get even more commission.
All right, now I know why you're at 4.9.
Yeah, I don't think he would go through the hiring process.
Yeah, you wouldn't make it. I'm sorry.
Dang.
It's okay.
Somebody, I think it was a construction company. Actually, I was going to do some of their marketing for them, so they hired me. I went through the interview question. was the craziest interview that I've ever had. It was an email, and I had to reply back. First question is, what is your opinion on burritos? I was like, what? And then they showed me this video of Larry Legend, and it was a guy dressed like Larry Bird who like would go through the construction yard and just dunk on people. And I was like, that is very legend. Wait for it. Legendary. I got the job, but I took the job in Texas instead. But I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Interview questions.
Maybe you should go back and work for that place. That sounds like a lot more fun than here.
It does.
That's cool. And what state was that in?
That was in Nebraska.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, you way
It
better
wasn't
off
in
here.
Texas. Oh yeah, way better.
Yeah, I've never been to Nebraska.
Don't eat the burritos. I don't know if they're showing a picture of a burrito. Do you like burritos from Nebraska? I don't. I can
Taco
safely say
John's is in Nebraska.
Yeah.
That's why I like tacos.
Yeah, it's 10:45. This is KHEA.com, 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. We're talking to Devin from Upper Hand Roofing. You can visit upperhandroofing.com or give them a call, 832-632-1160. They're located at 1109 Gulf Freeway South in League City. Make sure you go check them out if you have any issues, any questions. If somebody's looking to get an estimate, like how does that process go?
Okay, so you just give us a call, shoot us a message on Facebook, however you want to get in contact with us. We'll get you set up with a free inspection and estimate. And usually, we work with your schedule so we can get out there as fast as 1 or 2 days most times. In an emergency, we can go out there even faster if you got an immediate problem that has to be addressed right away. But we go out, do your full inspection, climb on the roof, check out everything, take pictures. We come down and present you with a full report. We have a diagram of your roof. We've identified, circled all the areas where we have issues, along with the pictures of the problems themselves, so we can present you with the information and you can see it firsthand. You don't have to take our word for it.
How do you feel about heights?
I'm glad that I'm the owner of the business and not the installer. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because I've climbed up on some roofs before, and I was okay, but I don't feel like comfortable. Like this is my element. I'm walking sideways and just kind of going around everywhere.
I hate heights, but I loved being on a roof. Like
sitting down, right?
Roofed. I'm a pretty good shingler.
Oh, I'm sure you are. World class.
Me and my dad, that's what we would do. We would shingle our own house.
Just for fun?
Yeah. Well, when it needed.
Let me ask you this. Did you use a nail gun or a hammer?
Nail gun.
So that's one thing about us. We use a hammer on all the nails. With the nail gun, if the pressure's turned up too high, it'll blow the nail straight through the shingle, so it's barely hanging on. With the hammer, we can't overdrive the nails, so they're all perfectly flat and laid. And in the windstorm zone, it's not a requirement, but it's preferred to have all the jobs hand nailed. We do hand nailing on all our jobs, even into Houston.
How many nails go in there?
6 nails per shingle. So that's a good question you asked. Down here on the coast in the Seaward region, they require as a building code 6 nails per shingle. We actually do 6 nails all the way up to tomball, just to give people that extra quality.
I think I only remember putting 2 in, one on each side.
It might have been a staple too, huh? 2 staples.
No, it was a nail.
Okay.
He's like sewing it in, using like a needle.
But it was,
This works, Dad, right?
One on each end.
So that definitely won't work on the Texas coast. It might have worked in Nebraska. I'm not sure what kind of weather they have.
I don't know. I only remember 2 nails. Maybe I was doing it wrong.
Maybe that's why you had to go up and put so many shingles on there. Like, well, these blew off. Let me go put 2 more staples in there and see if it sticks.
The hard part is I remember like taking off. You have to take the old shingles off before you put the new ones on.
Right.
And the tar smell. I love the tar smell.
I was gonna ask. So, you did. That's weird. I don't know. I've never smelled it. Maybe I have. But so it has like a tar or like a glue or something, and then you nail it as well?
Right. So it's got a tar strip that seals to the shingle that it's going on top of. So basically it's a tar, fairly cold, relatively speaking. You install it on the roof. It lays down, and then as the sun bakes it all day, it heats that tar up and melts into the shingle below to seal it down. So when we first install a roof and nail all the shingles down, as soon as you nail it down, you can walk over and lift the edge of it and it'll pick up. After a few days of the sun beating on it, the whole roof is sealed as basically one continuous piece. You can't lift up any of the shingles.
With the sun and the heat playing a factor, does that mean that there's like a a preferred time of day to start? Because well, we need to start now, or is the heat gonna get too hot or something like that?
No, it's not too big of a deal. I mean, we don't want to install them in extreme cold temperatures, which we don't really have to worry about down here. Around Dallas, where they've got more snow and stuff like that, it becomes an issue. Down here, it's not much of an issue because just our natural climate is hot enough to do what we need it to do to seal the roof.
Yeah, that's cool. So we got about 8 minutes left, and we're going to share a little bit more over the FM, take a break, and come back, and then we'll let everybody know how they can find out about Upper Hand Roofing one more time. But, Devin, you being from Lamarck, are there places in Lamarck that you remember either eating or just some memories or something?
Absolutely. Leo's.
Yes.
Oh, Leo's.
When I was in junior high, that was the thing. When school let out, the bell ring, everybody's walking straight across the street to Leo's to get that nice soul food.
Yeah. I think they just tore that middle school down.
Really?
They did. So they have some portable buildings out there. So my parents live a Kurt's throw away from Leo. So I would walk to Leo's, as well growing up, weekends. I don't know where I'd get money. I didn't work, right. I wasn't able to work. But get the double, the bacon cheeseburger or egg rolls or whatever it is.
I remember walking home from school many days with a giant milkshake.
Yeah, I'd get the strawberry. Me and my friend that lived on the street behind us, we'd always go, you got to get the strawberry milkshake.
The coolest part about Leo's that I didn't obviously grow up here. I grew up in Nebraska, but we dropped a video. And it was literally Gardy showing Leo's and the packaging. They didn't even
in
show
the brown bag.
In a brown bag.
Just grease.
It had 4,000, 5,000 views of people just oh, Leo's, does it still exist? I didn't know. I grew up. I'm really? This got all this views? What?
Oh, yeah. I had Leo's. Well, before the Clinton started, I had Leo's not too long ago. Went to my parents. So... I had my kids, and we were going to go spend some time. I guess it was around Christmas time.
Yeah.
And my grandparents had come in. So I called Leo's. I was like, hey, y'all got any food? I called my parents, hey, what kind of food y'all got? Oh, well, we did this, but we didn't know if you were coming over. I said, sweet. No problem. I called Leo's. Hey, they don't even ask your name. Can place an order? And then they say, okay, it'll be ready in 10 minutes. Walk in, out the door. Bring cash. If you go to Leo's today, it's cash only.
Yep.
He posts the picture. And I'm literally here starving. And I'm like, no, I should do something healthy. Maybe I'll go home, save my money. No, he posted that picture of the cheeseburger, and I was like, yes, sir, I'm going.
Craving for grease.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
They got it all.
You're in the area. You might stop in there for lunch today.
I'm thinking I might cheat on my diet and go to Leo's for lunch.
Yeah.
Just don't tell the people back at the office. They might leave and wait for you to come back and then be like, oh.
Leo's for everybody?
Yeah.
Is everybody on the kind of trying to eat better at the office there? Is that something that's been going on or not?
Jackie, she eats healthy. That's pretty much it. Just me and Jackie.
Everybody else is just yeah. It is what it is.
So if we called and ordered a pizza next week for the whole office, we probably shouldn't do that.
No, do it.
He's do it.
Free food is better than diet food.
That is true.
I agree. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back after this song. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. Coming up next is Freedom. Stay tuned. We're talking Upper Hand Roofing, talking with Devin. He's a local gentleman doing some really cool things in League City, this Houston area, and we're excited to see where it continues to go and grow. It's KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM.
Sweet. Andrew, what's up? How are you doing? We're doing great.
Doing pretty good. Kurt looks good with his...
Okay, she said, how are you guys doing this AM? And I was like, what? She meant morning. Okay.
This AM. He was like, what is it? Spencer Colt says she is currently eating ramen in a cup. LOL. Is that talking about Jackie?
That's not very healthy. The ramen noodles. Oh, man. Ramen noodles, speaking of crazy things to do, I would get ramen noodles with puffy Cheetos.
What?
And I would put the puffy Cheetos and just eat the puffy Cheetos in the ramen.
I thought you were gonna say because we used to do cheese.
Yeah,
maybe
junior high,
crack an
take
egg.
the bag of Doritos or Cheetos, put nacho cheese, chili sometimes in it, shake the bag up.
Yeah.
Everybody was doing that.
No, but I would put that in the ramen noodles.
He'd put the Cheetos in the ramen noodles.
In the cup of noodles.
Oh, yeah.
I would put the Cheetos in
Have you heard of that?
I've heard of that. Yeah, definitely.
It's so good.
It's like a spread.
Oh, it's
they
so
call
good.
it spread.
I used to also. I'm one of those people that do the sandwiches where you squish up the chips and eat the sandwiches.
I do that too.
Oh, that's
awesome.
the only way to eat a sandwich.
Put the chips in the sandwich.
Put the chips in the
But
sandwich.
then you still need chips too.
Oh yeah, you get
Still
the
need
chips on the side too.
I need extra chips, Mom.
I would do the like Lay's and crush those up, and then I would do the Cheetos on the side. And then you get the orange feeling on the sandwich, and so the white bread is now orangey. Oh, it's so
Golly, this show makes me so hungry.
I know, isn't it the best?
It's a tough life.
Wait until we have food in here. Like some people will bring us like breakfast tacos, or bring us like actual lunch and stuff, and it's so hard not to just be like, oh,
yeah, the restaurants will come in like, well, we just brought a little bit of stuff, and it's like, what? And they bring enough food for like 20 people, and we're like, there's just
Catering.
2 of us and Ethan, so it's always a good day.
Lauren Perez says, how do you expect to find a Valentine putting Cheetos in ramen? The
I like
right
the
girl
cheese.
will enjoy that.
I like the creamy chicken. That was for me. Creamy chicken, and then you like take some cheese and mix it in.
Oh yeah, I put cheese in my ramen noodles.
Oh yeah, let it melt.
Velveeta.
Not necessarily Velveeta. I wasn't rich, Kurt, growing up. Come on.
Yellow squares.
Yeah, you put it with the yellow squares in there. Like once I moved out, I started doing the shredded.
All right, guys. Let's
Hey, we
just
got-
put peanut butter in. Why don't we?
We got 10 seconds. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Kurt.
And we have a special guest in studio. What's up, Devin? How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Can you share with everybody the name of your business and where you're located, how to get a hold of you, and anything else that you want to share?
So, my business is Upper Hand Roofing. We're located at 1109 Gulf Freeway in League City. That's right there on 45 between 518 and 96. We got a full product showroom. You can add our Facebook page, facebook.com/Upper Hand Roofing. Give us a call at 832-632-1160. We'd love to hear from you.
So with you having a graphic design background, does anybody like hit you up and be like, hey, Devin knows what to do, like all the time to get some work done?
All the time. All the time.
How much time do you have to actually do those kind of projects?
I quit doing them, actually. So I used to help people on the side. Hey,
Yeah.
can you help me with this logo and stuff like that? But my time has been stretched so thin, and I've dedicated all my time to roofing and siding now. So
That's cool. So I'm going
I
to show
have to say no.
I'm going to show these people right here. This was made for us, and then I'm going to show it to you, Devin, as well. So what do you think about this job that somebody made this for us and sent it to us yesterday?
Does that even look like us?
It looks like you just got Botox.
His forehead is really smooth
was
on this
pre-Botox.
shining.
This is pre-Botox.
This is pre-Botox. Man, okay, you're getting messages. Make sure that doesn't show up on there. But yeah, I love this. Somebody made this. We're not sure why, how, but I am very appreciative. I think it's great. It's cracking me up.
Who sent me a message? Now I'm really excited.
Lacey.
I don't know who that is. Okay.
Okay, Lacey's going to be mad because she's probably listening right now. This has been Kickstart, KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. It's Thursday. It feels like a Friday.
No, tomorrow we have a great show lined up. Tomorrow we have Butler's Courtyard is coming in to talk about the upcoming stuff. We love Butler's Courtyard, located in League City. And then Manish is coming in from Little Bella Mia and Coco Crepes, located in League City, right across from the Cabela's there.
Close to you, Pinnacle Park.
Yeah.
Have you been to any of those restaurants there in Pinnacle Park, right in front of Cabela's yet?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Olympia
Olympia Grill.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Coco
there's
Crepes,
Little Bella
Salada.
Mia. Mm-hmm.
I think, what is it, Abuelos?
Abuelos.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't been to any of them yet. I see them every day, but this diet won't let me venture out very far.
Well, yeah, tuna wise, but they do have fish and they have salad and the Greek dressing. They make it all there. It's fresh at Olympia Grill over there. That's a good option because when we were on the cleanse, like we could eat vegetables and water,
Yeah.
and so we would go get the salad. And so
They have like the octopus logo, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen it.
yeah, they got a pretty
need
cool
to stop
sign.
We're
by.
just
Check
giving
it
you
out.
tons and tons of options. Maybe you should hit every single one. And if you're listening at Upper Hand Roofing, you could take the rest of the day off.
Well, again, thank you for joining us today.
Appreciate you having me.
This has
been fun.
Yeah, you know what? We try to keep it fun, try to keep it light, and share everything that's going on. But we've had fun too. So, Kurt, what are you feeling?
We're going to be out at Sloppy Nick's at 1 o'clock today.
That's
so
true.
if you want to join us for lunch around like 1:30 or so, you can. And we're going to be back again tomorrow morning, 8:30. Tune in for Kickstart.
I may try their keto bread. I'm scared because I haven't had bread or cheese, and I'm like in a month, so I don't know what's gonna happen to my body. Woo. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This has been Kickstart, and we're gonna be back again tomorrow morning with some Butler's Courtyard, talking to Manish from Coco Crepes and Little Bella Mia. So y'all stay tuned. we have a fun day coming up. Y'all have a good day. See ya. See you tomorrow morning.
All right. Bye, guys. We love you.
Adios,
we hope
Facebook.
that you guys have a wonderful day.
Check out Upper Hand Roofing.
Thanks for having me on, guys. It's been awesome.